Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's up, happy Thursday, everybody? Welcome to the Rod and Twanna. So 3, baby. We off up in this thing for the 3rd episode, and it's technically like the 4th because we did do a pop-up. So good to be here with y'all. And without any further ado, I'm gonna make sure Twanna is ready. She is Twanna Yvette.
I'm ready.
I just call it Twanna because that take me too long to say. You know what I'm saying? I just say Twanna, but y'all ain't got to that level yet. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. She might let y'all call her Twanna. So
I might.
She might. All right. We ready, man. Let's get this thing popping. Let's get it popping and let's get it going. Let me get this here off the screen. What is going on, my sister? How you doing?
What's going on, my brother?
I'm all right. All right. Thursday, rested. Your boy just woke up.
Yes. Hey, Jackie.
Not long ago. What's going on, Jackie? What's up, House of X? What's happening, everybody? Again, we are broadcasting from Twanna Yvette on Demand and the Point Blank Experience. And
broadcasting. How about that?
Yeah, multi-broadcast.
Hopefully no glitches.
Yeah, some other stuff that Twanna got us going to. I don't even know what it is. I saw us welcome some people in from fam base. Fam like family.
Yes. Yes, fam base. Listen, people are loving it. I'm about to go live in there because people are like, can I get the link? The thing with fan base, you guys, the link only lasts for 24 hours. So if you don't get in tonight, tomorrow you won't be able to.
Okay. So in case this is your first time here, I see we got 5 real homies in the crib. In case this is your first time here, we have 2 content creators that are on multiple social media platforms. You can find us on Fanbase, Rumble. You can find Twanna Yvette on Rumble. And on YouTube, of course. You can find myself on YouTube. I started Rumble, but I'm still working on that. I'm also on Instagram.
Hey, Rejoice.
What's up, Rejoice? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Do us a favor. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell.
And thank you. Please and thank you.
Make sure it's selected to all and hit that thumbs up.
Soon coming to Twitch. Soon coming to Twitch. Y'all don't.
She said she's going to be on Twitch.
We're going to be on Twitch. Soon coming to Twitch. All right. We are live in fan base. That's what's up.
All right, so what's on your mind this week? What's on your mind?
Listen, let me tell you. First of all, the week has been crazy. I have been sick as a dog. That's why you haven't heard from me. Like, I literally have been in bed for like 3 days. And yesterday was the first day I felt like some better. And my doctor, you guys, I said, with gastroparesis, what can you eat that doesn't make you sick? Why do doctors always give you a pamphlet? Look at here. I just need a list. I'm a list girl. Can you just give me a list? What is this? What is all this? I asked you for one thing. Look, 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 look. We're not, we're not doing this.
Well, you asked what all could you eat? That's that's where you messed up. You should have said, "What's some of the stuff
Yeah.
I could eat?"
What's some of the stuff like this is a gastroparesis diet. This is the new diet. So she tells me to throw the old gastroparesis diet away. This one is new. And then my doctor is like, super smart, right? So she goes to UAB and she says that I got this recipe that I was allowed to give my, patients or whatever, and I want you to try it. So I really got some pineapple juice today, and I'm gonna, it's like a little smoothie. Hey, Gemini, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see, what's up, and all that, and just see what's up because I'm telling you, like even yesterday, and I felt better, Rod. All I ate was like some chicken and rice, like a little bit, not even a serving size, and I just was like, no, I can't do it. I got back in the bed. I was like, forget about it. So today, I've been on liquids. I got my coffee, I got my water, you know. I don't even think I ate anything solid today. I may do like
Wow.
some broth or something like that, but I was just like, I'm over it because I cannot get on this podcast in the bed. I have to get up. I have to do this. And I hate laying around. You know what I'm saying? Like a nap is cool, but just laying around, I can't do it. It just
Mm.
bothers me. So how's your week? I saw the car, man. I saw the car.
My week has
Dude.
been good, with the exception of my car. And it's so
Oh
crazy.
man.
I was sitting outside that very afternoon. The sun was shining. I got kind of warm. It was hot, and I was doing some work for Points Play Network. I was working on various things, promos, editing a video, uh, and I had been out there a few hours. And I was like, man, I'm just tired of being outside. Let me just go in the house a little bit. And right before I
Yeah.
moved, I said that, but I didn't move.
Yeah.
And the tornado sirens went off. And you know how you get so used to something, but it never happens. So I was like, wow, the tornado siren is going off. And I looked in the sky
Yeah.
and I didn't, it was sunny. I'm like, okay, I don't know what that's about. What's up, LaJoyce? How you doing? And then I came in the house and looked out of my window, which was towards my backyard, and you could see the storm clouds. I was like, okay, maybe this is serious. So I laid back, turned the TV on, started watching baseball, and then I heard these tat, 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 tats on my window, and I thought it sounded like gunshots. I knew it wasn't gunshots. It wasn't protruding through the window. So next thing I know, it
Right.
just started out of the blue pouring down raining. And then you could hear more and more noise hitting the window, which was hail. Excuse me. And then I went outside to see how bad it was hailing, and I FaceTimed while I was to motivate. I was like, man, look at this. She was like, wow, what is all that? I said, it's a storm. And then kind of blew it off. And I'm giving y'all the very short version because I told this story on Point Spring Travel last night, my flagship channel. And it passed, the storm passed, and I go outside and set my little chair and my little table up. And next thing I know, I looked at my car, saw the dents from the hail, which is known as hail damage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Running my hand across around the car, going around and look at it. When I got to my back window was completely out. Completely out. It's a lot of damage. It damaged every car that was outside in this neighborhood, not just my block, this entire neighborhood. So kind of blew my mind. And that night, I mean, I wasn't looking for any company, but I felt like I was the only one that it happened to.
Yeah.
And when I got up and went to the store I moved my car that night and realized it had damaged my front windshield as well. And a lot of people, thank you for all the well wishes on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've answered them all yet. And I apologize for that, but thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And a lot of people said, hey, I hope you're okay. But I wasn't sitting in the car. I wasn't actually physically in the car when it happened. I was in the
Right.
house and my alarm kept going off on my car. So I'll be replacing my back window. And today I went to the store with a trash bag. I've never rode in a car with a trash bag taped to the window.
Oh my God. Oh.
And I thought I was in a helicopter, man. It was better, but see, it's going to rain all week. It was better with just no window and just letting the breeze come in. But then when I put the baby, I was like, oh man, this is gonna drive me nuts. So, but other than that, man, the week has been pretty good. I've been very productive. Just happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
LaJoyce, the link is at the top of the chat. Join my fan base chat. So I just got your message on my phone. So just click that link and you should be able to get right in. No.
So while Twanna's trying to get LaJoyce in the fan base or whatever they're doing, if y'all have any questions during this podcast, we're always open to any questions, any comments, anything y'all want us to talk about. We already have our own topics that we're going to discuss, but this is open where where you guys more than welcome to ask us questions. Last podcast, I had someone I've been working with for a while, Angie Poo 215 channel, join us. And I promised Twanna that, you know, anybody that join us going forward, I'll make sure she know. And it's just really up to her right now. If she knows someone that's in the live that want to come up, maybe have a testimony or story, I'm cool with it. I trust her judgment. And if anybody on my end want to come up, just put it in the comments. Hey, I'd like to come up and tell my story. And we can discuss right here on the fly. Or it's a way that her and I can communicate behind the scenes without embarrassing anyone. So you're more than welcome to do that as well. But let's get it popping. Let's get it popping.
Okay, listen, y'all. I told Rod, I said, I'm trying this with the laptop, but listen, Linda, if this thing bugs out, I got my backups. I'm not playing games. I am not playing games tonight. I got backups. Look, Rod, I got backups.
Wow, you're ready, huh? You are ready. You are ready.
I'm not playing around. Like people don't understand. Like, this is one of the topics that I had. Like, this is work, right? And I know a lot of people do this for like a hobby or whatever, but I feel like me and Rod are, on the same team because we view this as work. So when I have Jesus, the investments are out of control. I got my TikTok camera. I wanted to show you guys because I know a lot of you guys shop the TikTok shop. And that was something I wanted to show, but that was like yet another investment. But you also get free stuff or whatever that you have to, commit to show, do videos and stuff like that. But dude, every time I turn around, I have to buy something. So I have a shipment from Amazon, Rod, that is coming. It should be here tomorrow. Another external hard drive.
Mm-hmm.
Did not plan, to purchase this. This was not like something, oh, I got to put this on my shopping list. No. I was like, am I taking that many pictures? Do I need to cut back on the selfies? Like, or what? No, it's the darn videos. And I'm talking about, I've been doing more shorts, than anything. I think the last video I did kind of took me out. So I had to go to Amazon and I had to purchase something else. Now, I need you guys' help. This is where you guys can, chime in because I know some of you guys are content creators. I need a tripod that's kind of like this that'll sit on my desk for my TikTok camera. And I'm going to get it down so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So the TikTok shop, they have cameras. And I have this, you see the plug right here, because you can use it as a webcam as well. But it's got the flip out. I did video and picture with this so far. It is so good. You'll never guess how much this was.
$28. I don't know.
I wish. It was less than 100. It was less than $100 though. Like seriously. a lot of people had issues with the microphone on this camera. My microphone works fine. The zoom in and zoom out works great. The flip out on the back is great. The place for the little light, you'll have to get your, own light or whatever. I don't even use this. I don't plug a microphone in to this camera. And this is UV 52 millimeter f2.2 and zoom out to f3.37 millimeter. It's autofocus, and I mean it's a powerful little camera. And I'm like, how are they able to do this? They don't go through, a middleman. Like, you're not gonna, if you found this camera in like Walmart or Target or something, I'm guessing like about $200 or whatever, because of retail prices. And I think TikTok has changed the game because, they're not selling anything at retail. It's just like this outfit was like $8. It's like the top and the shorts for like $8. And I'm like, how are they able to do that? Because they're not selling anything at retail. And I feel like this is just me now. I feel like this is a part of the government's issue with TikTok, because when they send you this stuff, you make a video, somebody buys it with your link, you make a profit. Also, you're either getting some of this stuff for free or you're getting it at a really good deal. So a lot of people are not shopping at Walmart and Target and, all of this stuff, especially for electronics. But my thing was, and, y'all correct me, put your 2 cents in, or as Rod would say, his 5 cents or 10 cents. The same thing goes on at Temu. Okay. Remember Wish, when Wish was, the thing. Alibaba, just started doing commercials on TV. All of these, apps. You can get everything from hair to shoes to electronics. There's a guy on TikTok. He said, well, I got my on Temu. Anything I use for my podcasting, I get on Temu. And I'm like, really? Because I'm old school, I guess. But I'm like, something electronic, I want to be able to go in the store and touch it and see if it works or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna get a soundboard from Temu. But he's like, this stuff works great. I feel like that's a part of the government wanting to seize, TikTok, ban TikTok, and all of this stuff, because people are shopping. It used to be a place where you go and you do the dances, and all that stuff, be real cute. It's turned into QVC. I feel like that's part of the problem. I feel like they're like, okay, TikTok is trying to take over the USA when it comes to shopping, our economy, I don't know. What do you think about it? I mean, what do you think? Have you ever shopped, first of all,
No,
TikTok shop?
no, and probably never
Never bought
will.
anything?
I haven't. I don't do a lot of online shopping, and if I do, I typically know what I'm looking for, and I know um, where I want to go if I shop online. Most of the times, I go
Yeah,
into a store. I go into a store because I need to physically touch it.
yeah,
I need to physically see it.
yeah,
I may buy something like a T-shirt or a baseball hat online, but especially if I'm getting something expensive, uh, my dress
yeah.
shoe. Like, I won't buy shoes online because shoes, I need to try them on. I need to walk around in them extensively. What's up, Develop? What's going on, man?
Oh,
I need to make sure that they are comfortable. Anything I get, I need to make
yeah,
sure. So, but TikTok
yeah.
Shop, uh, Temu, Shein, or whatever, all
Yep,
those,
Sheins, one.
I just never. I don't know. They just seem like they all popped up out of the blue, and I just never.
Yeah.
I'm more of
Ally
a,
Express.
yeah. I like, I haven't even heard of that one, and but TikTok shopping, I've heard some people getting some good stuff, but I think each person has their own idea of what they call good stuff.
Yeah,
So that's just my
true.
opinion on it. I haven't, and I'm not gonna say I never will, but I
Yeah.
probably won't. So
I mean, I will say the quality and everything is good, but I just feel like I don't think, and this is just me based on my research. The last live stream that I did was about apps. And I was like, we're gonna do a show one day, about apps or whatever, because that's a lot of information. But I was like, me and Rod are gonna do, a show later on in the year about apps, whatever, after doing this research, whatever. Now, the government says, oh, well, it's about, selling the United States information. Everybody that's hooked up to, TikTok, they're grabbing our information. First of all, TikTok is not in China. So we learned that. Second of all, you have Big O Live, which is in Singapore. They have a lot to do with, overseas stuff. You have all of these other apps that I never heard of until last week. And 50% of those apps were formulated and or based in China. Why are you picking on TikTok? It's got to be, you gave people more jobs. I mean, like, people are making a living. People are quitting their jobs. And I'm like, they found out the formula somehow. I don't do that great on TikTok. But then again, I have to admit, I don't spend that kind of time over there.
well, see, I
I
think
spend most
there's
of my
too
time
many.
over here.
I think there's too many apps. I mean, yes. Do I think
A
YouTube is
lot.
saturated? Yes, there's too many, and I'm not gonna go down. I made up my mind a couple of days ago. I'm not gonna go down the app rabbit hole. I'm just not gonna do it. Um, apps have
I'm
come
telling
and
you,
gone.
if look, all you got to do is check out the video because, yeah, you have no idea how many apps that like that's crazy. Dorella said all these major companies, whether they're designer clothes, even credit cards, customer service, most of the time is not based in the United States. I agree. That was my argument. That was my argument,
Yeah,
Dorella,
that's what I
is
was
that
thinking.
most of them aren't based in the United States. So why are you picking on TikTok?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna go down the social media rabbit hole. It took me a while to get on Instagram. I'm still not as active as I probably should on YouTube, although I have pages. I have
No.
groups. I have public group for investing with Rod. I have a
What's your
private group.
favorite app? What's your absolute favorite app, Rod?
It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm trying to broadcast verbally to a bunch of people, I prefer YouTube. If I'm trying to broadcast non-verbally to a bunch of people, I go to Instagram. Every live I've ever done on Instagram, even when I look at other lives,
Okay.
I don't see the
Okay.
audience that I'm looking for. Um, like when I on Points Blank Travel, and it was probably what was going on at the time. The pandemic was happening. It was nothing for 30 to 50 people to be in a Points Blank Travel live. You rarely see that now unless you're new and people love you or you're big. If you're somewhere in between, you don't really see that. But my go-to app or social media platform, should I say,
Yeah.
is YouTube. I really don't like doing a lot of, and I'm not talking about shorts, but if I have something like when I did a short on my car the other day. That was quick. I didn't have a lot to say about it, but typically when I put something out, like I did a
Yeah.
video today, and I need to drop it. I'll probably drop it tonight for one of my other channels.
Okay.
It's going to be informational, and it's going to be something that's not done in a short period of time. So that's more of
Yeah.
a YouTube platform type of thing. And I think the people that are cooking and maybe want to present what they've cooked, that's good on an Instagram or YouTube short or TikTok. But if you're actually in there cooking and preparing a meal, it's
Yeah.
just, in my opinion, I don't see it being done in 60 seconds or 90 seconds. I know TikTok, you can do a full video, but will
Yeah.
that really take off on TikTok? Because TikTok was created behind short form content. So
Exactly. Short form content. So now
yeah, I like
they've
what
got
Dorella said.
up to 30 minutes. On
Yeah, nine
Oh yeah,
times out of 10,
9 times out of 10, you were talking to someone. Oh, I cannot stand the customer service. And I get it. Again, You're giving people the opportunity to work from home. You don't know where these people are located. There's a huge language barrier. You can't understand what they're saying. That's another thing. You think you're calling a company, in the United States. I've even called like customer service, like, Target or something, then I get, you know, somebody, from India or something, no shade, but I'm just like, I don't understand what you're saying. I can't make it out.
Well,
So
I
like
think
now I need to be bilingual to talk to customer service. I can't. It's a bit
we
much.
and I agree with Dorella, and we often say, we call customer service and we get people that we can't understand. I've said it, or we'll say there's a language barrier, but we have to think where, like, I've personally been to the Philippines, and the cost of living over there is not as
Yeah.
high, and what they pay people is not as much. What people want
Yeah.
or expect in the United States, they're finding people in other geographical locations that would do it a lot cheaper. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when you're talking big enterprise, when you're talking major companies, it's all about the revenue. It's all about not the gross profit, but the net profit, which is gross profit minus deductions and liabilities. How much are we
Hmm.
able to pocket as a company? And then if you have
Hmm.
people who will work for a fraction of the cost, then yeah, they're going to go that
Hmm.
direction. So um, I personally think we, and we're slowly doing it, but not fast enough. We as a country need to step up and start paying people. People get upset when they go to a fast food restaurant because their order's not right, or the order's cold, or they didn't give
Yeah.
them napkins, or they didn't give them
Yes.
ketchup. But they're paying these people, and it's not always high school kids, or it's not always young adults. I've seen several middle age and what probably should be retired adults working in fast
Yeah.
food restaurants. Uh, and they're paying them barely enough money to survive.
Hmm.
And we get mad.
Hmm.
And it seems like the companies that are barely paying these people are making a lot of money. I'm talking about
Hmm.
billions. So that's where I look at the thing. And I try not to get as mad. It really don't work, but I try to look at the overall scheme of things.
Hmm. Guys,
And
don't forget to share us out. Don't forget to share us out. Don't forget to like uh, the live stream and all that good stuff because we want to reach the masses. He has a goal. Rod, you need to always talk about your goal. Shamelessly plug yourself. You are trying to reach a goal. The goal is to get this channel monetized. What's your date? When are you trying to monetize by?
yesterday, no, let me get serious. This this channel is partially monetized. When I took my 4, 5, six
It's
month
partially
break,
monetized.
yeah, it went
Okay.
backwards.
What?
And the watch hours should come pretty fast. The subscribers are coming a lot
Yeah.
slower than we need to. However, I put it on the break that I took, and I also put it on. Um, Hold up, real quick. Yeah.
What? Joyce, I just
And
made you a moderator. Listen,
now that's somebody on
trolls,
your
you
end.
can't do
That's
this.
that's someone
Yeah,
on your end.
trolls, we can't do this.
That's another
I'm
reason
deleting
I
that.
don't
Trolls, we
broadcast.
can't.
Yeah, it's another reason. I finally got YouTube under control with the trolls. That's another reason I don't
Did
like to.
you? How?
It's just over time, and
Hey,
when you don't,
Jordan.
um, let me see something. Yeah, when you are there for a while, then you really don't have a lot of them. But when you broadcast to the places you really haven't heard of, or not too familiar with, you'll get more trolls. Even you get more trolls on YouTube with the vertical situation. I don't know why,
Hmm.
but
All right.
I forgot
Thank
what I was.
you.
Oh, yeah, we're close to the. We just need to get more subscribers on this channel, but I'm not too worried about it because the
Mhm.
different series. Keep in mind, Rod and Twanna podcast is only one part of the Point Blank experience. We have the Real Talk with Rod series, where I'm typically by myself discussing certain various topics. I do interviews where I interview content creators, non-content creators, individuals, couples, married couples. So uh um just really just that's why I don't like Twanna said, give yourself a plug. We just hit 800 subscribers on Investing with Rob, my other channel. So we're just doing our thing. What's up, Angie Poo 215 channel? We're just doing our thing. And
hey, Angie, my
things,
girl, what's up?
yeah, things come in time. But I do want to, we've been over here 30 minutes. I do want to maybe move into some of the topics that we're going to talk about. So, yeah, what topic? Yeah, so what topic is going on here?
Okay, well, Stephen, listen.
And I'm gonna pull it up because I knew
Rod
I just
has a hot topic. This is what we decided to do, you guys. So we're gonna do 2 topics apiece. You ever like listen to radio shows like the Steve Harvey Show and DL Hughley Show? Every host and co-host, all the co-hosts have topics. So Rod gets to pick his 2 topics, my 2 topics. I think I'm gonna stay with the relationship jargon. I love that the way that it went last week. Rod loves the way that it went last week. And I am getting my questions from Cura and what's that other app? Reddit. And I get them pouring in like every day. So I'm going to start putting some of these on my channel, but I'm also going to keep that a thing over here for the podcast because, oh my God, we had so much fun last week. So I'm definitely going to do that. And I'm definitely going to put in some girly things for the ladies. So if you guys have any type of, what's the word I'm looking for? If you have suggestions or if you have stuff that you want us to talk about, drop them in the comments. You can also use the fan base. You can also email Rod. You can email me. Our contact information is all over the place. So with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic over to my co-host Rod, and let's get into some hot topics. Take it away, Rod.
All right. I'm always thinking of a bunch of different things I could talk about.
We know.
I mean, and typically I don't make a list. But this time I decided to because I do want to say, okay, let me be a little more structured. So I have about 5 different things that I could talk about. I'll probably talk about 2, no more than 3. What's going on, House of X in the house, Leo and Winston, what's happening? But one of the things I was thinking about the other day, just watching the news, are our children too sheltered? And let me elaborate a little bit. And please, I need the comments to be popping. I need the interaction. I have my thought, and I'm always give you my thought on it, but are our kids too sheltered? And let me go into a little detail when I say or ask the question, are our kids too sheltered? Do we try to keep our kids so safe that they're not exposed to the real world? Now, I'm not saying at 5 years old, let them come home when they want, let them go hang out outside the nightclub or outside the bar. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying at 10 or 15 they should be doing it. But what I mean is when we keep our kids sheltered and away from the real world, what effect does it have on them when they reach adulthood? You see young adults that are, they're everybody's starting to use the words introvert and extrovert. But when I was coming up, it was either you're exposed or you're sheltered. The words were introvert and extrovert were there, but sheltered or exposed were the 2 words that I was accustomed to hearing when I was growing up. And I will tell you, and this is something that was said to me when I was a young man by my father. And my father was a street guy. My mom was a homebody. She worked at the school. She was into education. And you want to talk about 2 opposites attract. They were the epitome of 2 opposites attracting. So you got a mother that's a homebody, working the school system, all about education, didn't play no games. My pops was a street thug, hung out in the streets, did everything they did in the streets. And he told me one day, Yeah, I don't think you can have a B2 safe and be safe and sorry. Now, and I understand it, brother. Let me continue on here because I want y'all to see where I'm going with this. He said, "You know what, son? You are one of the smartest kids I've ever met." And he wasn't telling me this because I was his son. He said, "You have all the books that's in the world, but you know what you're missing?" And I forgot. I would say, let's say I was a 10 to 12, 10, probably about 11 or 12. You don't have any common sense. I didn't totally understand what he was saying at the time. I kind of did, but not totally. And as I got older, he explained it to me. And did I go out and become a street thug? No, I did not. But I got some exposure to different lifestyles. And when I became an adult, did I make mistakes? Yes. When I'm sorry. I was reading the comment. Yeah, I like what Dorella is saying. When I got to a certain point, I got exposure to different things that probably most kids didn't. My parents didn't expose me to these things. I exposed myself to these things. When I became an adult, I saw a lot of my peers struggling with life, drugs. Now, I'm not saying everyone. I know a lot of people that were not in the streets that did well for themselves, still doing well for themselves. And just because I'm saying this, I'm giving my opinion. I'm not saying everybody go do this. I'm just giving my opinion, or maybe kind of putting some out in the air so we can discuss. But I saw a lot of people during the time the crack epidemic was bad. I saw a lot of people turn to crack. They didn't turn to it. They didn't know what they were turning to. They had never experienced anything. I saw a lot of people have a drink or two at a couple different parties. Next thing I know, they're drinking all day, every day. And I don't know, I wasn't in their house, but I think it was because they may have had total non-exposure to life and what adulthood will hit you with. And a lot of this didn't happen in my hometown. It happened when they ventured off to college. It happened when they got away from mom and dad. It happened when they got away from mom or dad, depending on who was raising them, grandma, aunt, whoever. So it just seemed like a lot of people that were sheltered had a harder time adjusting to adulthood. So what do y'all think? Let me pull up. I see Dorella says, I don't think you have to have a B2 save, and you could have a B2 save, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. And the struggle is real. And Dorella says, I don't see anything wrong with sheltering them till they get to the age where they can understand being exposed and being facts. And Dorella is hitting the nail on the head. Now, every kid's different. Every kid is different. One kid may be ready for this exposure one kid's exposure may be 16. Another kid's exposure level may be 18.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Everybody's different. And the maturity level of everybody is different. So you can put two 16-year-olds,
You cut out, Twanna. Hello?
Yep, that is true. Two 16-year-olds in the exact same predicament. And, one of them could be totally fine. The other one could go crazy.
Yeah, and I like what all of my world is saying. Some people who have common sense have more street smarts than book smarts. People who have book smarts but no common sense. Everyone got to have a little mix of both.
Yeah.
The more you shelter, the more they rebel. And that's kind of what the dialogue I wanted to get at. A lot of times, y'all, let me put out a disclaimer. When I bring up something, don't think that Rod want to send all the kids out to the street, or Rod think all the kids should be eating candy, or Rod think all the kids should be eating vegetables. I'm going to ask a thought-provoking question so I can get some dialogue, because I try to come up with real-world scenarios that either maybe I've experienced, maybe I haven't experienced, other people have experienced, but the more you shelter, the more they rebel. That's kind of what I witnessed. and go
Yeah.
completely opposite buck wild. I don't want to get into a male or female thing here because I saw
Yeah.
both parties go buck wild. I saw females
Exactly.
go buck wild in one manner, and I saw some of my male peers go buck wild in another manner. You know, but and the sad part, I even went buck wild. But the sad part is when they went back home from college or wherever they were, the level of disappointment from their parents or guardians
Yeah.
was astronomical. They were so disappointed. But did you play a part in this? Just asking, just asking. So not too much things. Not too much things. I'm going to expose you to the world, but I want to give a taste of the real world.
Yeah.
Because and I'm gonna ask Twanna, I want to hear her thoughts, but the real world is ruthless.
For sure.
The real world is not sheltered. I left Arkansas and I went to California. And I had some exposure to the real world in my environment of where I grew up. But where I grew up and where I ended up was two different environments, totally.
Yeah.
So it was almost like I had to start over, but thank goodness my father made that comment. He didn't say, hey, he didn't say, I think you need to get out the books and go get in the streets. That's not what he said. He said,
Right.
you're the smartest kid in the world. You have all the book smarts in the world, but you have no common
Yeah.
sense. And I had to decipher what he was trying to tell me. And
Right.
I got in trouble one time. And I almost got knocked out by my mom. I literally got in trouble one time, a lot of trouble. And my mom said, boy, what is wrong with you? What are you thinking? What are you doing? I said, Mom, I'm trying to get some common sense. She thought I was being a smart butt. But that's what I really meant it. And she said, what do you mean? What are you trying to get some common sense? Where in the world? No, she didn't say where in the world. My mother rarely cursed. She said, where in the hell did you get that from? I said, Daddy, he told me I need to get some common sense. Guess who was in trouble? It wasn't Rod anymore. She turned and went off on him. But it was true. So what's your thought on that, Twanna?
Well, raising a little girl, it was different back in the day. My daughter was born January 29th, 1992. And things were a little calmer, but we still had the same old, the drug infested streets, the alleys, alley cats out there, all the things, whatever. It just wasn't so much social media to where it was put out there for everybody. And so for me, after a while, I started homeschooling, to keep her from, some of the craziness because I didn't like the way she was coming home. Some of the language she was using, some of the, crap she was saying, some of the stuff that she was thinking that was okay because other people did it, some of the peer pressure. So I was like, you have to go through enough when you're growing up. You know, let's try to monitor some of these things so that you can handle it in a better way. And now she's 32 years old. She's like, that's the way I want to raise my two girls because it can become a lot. The pressure can become a lot. People want you to start dating early. You have to make all these choices. You have all these electives in school. I remember one time she said, it's hard enough just to choose your outfit in the morning. Can I just choose what I want to wear to school? Can I just choose which cereal I want for breakfast? Can I get up, can I just be like, well, instead of cereals day, can I just have pancakes? Just the normal basic decisions. You know, I don't want to have to choose which street I'm going to walk home, from school for because, somebody might attack me or this, that, and the other. I don't want to have to, decide, if this guy is safe for me to date or not because he might be crazy, this, that, and other. I don't want to have to deal with all that. Let's just have the basics and then we work up to, the hard critical decisions because it's hard enough growing up. And then you have these stages. And, one of the stages that I never went through was, everybody says, well, there's going to become a time when your teenager isn't going to want to talk to you. I never went through that stage. And, some of it I know it's because of homeschooling, because I was a teacher, she was a student, and then I did the program online to help me out. So we were together a lot or whatever. And then, of course, she would get her own space. We did outdoor um, activities. Decatur Youth Enrichment was a great program. I don't see a lot of programs like that anymore, but we had youth enrichment. She had the community choir, all kinds of different things that kids can get into, to meet other kids, to have a relationship with other people, to not feel so trapped or whatever. But it's still a good environment. You have to, if you want to do stuff like that, you definitely have to be active in a child's life, and you have to take some extra time, whether you're tired from working, or whatever the case may be. It's raising children. It's not easy. It's not easy. And so if you want to kind of, decipher, you're looking at your kid going, I don't think my kid can handle this right now, or I think my kid is going to be fine. And then you're like, well, I'm raising a girl child. I'm raising a boy child. What's good in this situation? You have to be very alert. That's another thing. Rod said it last week. The TV can't raise your kid. You got to raise your kid. You know what I mean? So that means, becoming aware, paying attention, listening, to the kid, asking questions that doesn't make your child uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Knowing how to talk to that particular person, because your child is, growing up into their own, person. So knowing that child's personality, I mean, for me, it's like, it was a big decision. Are you going to have a child, or are you not going to have a child? Because all of these things come with having a kid. Do you want to not have a kid and just, handle yourself? Or do you want, all of this? Because all of this is not going to be easy. And so there's no, book to teach you how to raise a particular person.
You know
You know
what
what I mean?
I was thinking about something you just said. I apologize. I don't.
I live in Alabama, Angie.
Your daughter says she don't want to make all these decisions.
I don't want to make all these decisions right now.
I'm gonna tell you an adult decision that I've had to make on a couple of occasions. A lot of people see the Rod now, and I tell people, you can't judge the book by its cover. You can't judge Rod by what you see now. You don't know all the pages in between, from the front cover to the back cover. You don't know everything I've been through. One of the toughest decisions I've had to make was, do I get some food or do I get some gas to go to work? And I chose to be hungry because I needed to go to work, get some gas to work so I could make some more money. And my mother and father, they never prepared me for that decision I was going to have to make. Another thing that I think parents need to be aware of, and I'm not telling nobody how they raise their kids, because I might be one of the worst parents in history, but my mom knew how to communicate with me. And this is real talk, y'all. My mom wasn't afraid to ask me nor my younger brother anything, but you know who had the problem with communicating? Me. My mom would ask me a question at 13, 14. Rod, are you having sex? And if so, are you using she didn't even say condom. Are you using a rubber? I didn't want to talk about that with my mom, man. I'm like, come on, mom.
You don't want to talk about that with,
I ain't, but then guess who wouldn't ask me that question? My dad. Now, I probably wouldn't want to talk to him about it either, but I might have been a little more comfortable. So a lot of times the blame gets put on the parent. The parent don't know how to communicate, but sometimes it could be the child that's not comfortable communicating, or maybe embarrassed with the conversation. I would have rather, she wouldn't have done it, because Rod is like his mom. My mom is a straightforward individual. Now, if she'd have wrote me a little note, hey, Rod, are you having sex, and slid it under my door, and I'd have put no and slid it back out, we might have been communicating.
That is a form of communication. And me and my mom used to do it all the time, because my mom worked 12 hours. So a lot of times we would miss, each other. So, put a note on the refrigerator, was a, you know, a viable form of communication. I needed to know what going on. She needed to, give me instructions. I totally agree.
Hey, and I want to thank Meet and I for that raid. I didn't even know Meet and I've kind of been out the loop today. I didn't even know Meet and I had
Yeah.
anything going on tonight, but I want to thank Anwar and Meet for the raid. They have, I saw Angel with
Thank you.
Travel Vibes with Angel coming over. We got Cooking with the Catrins came in. Dorella's been already in here active with the chat. We got Sweet
Yay.
Juice in the crib. We got All in My World. I just want to thank everybody for being here, and I
Yeah.
definitely want to thank Meet and I for that raid. But and I don't want to dwell on
Thank
that, but I
you.
do want to just what we're talking about for the people that just came in. Do we need to start exposing our children? And we haven't determined the age because every kid is different. But do we need to
Yeah,
expose
everything's different.
our our children to what's going to happen when they leave the
Yeah.
nest? What's going to happen when they leave home? Start talking about it, especially in this day and age, because I'm gonna tell you, when I was growing up, we didn't have no iPads and no phones and no
Yeah.
whatever else they got. None of this stuff, laptop. We
Mhm.
didn't have that.
Yeah,
So
text me, email me.
if you're not gonna teach your kids, and my mom used to tell me, I got to talk to you because if I don't talk to you, somebody else is. Now,
Yeah.
if you're not communicating with your children, somebody, and that's somebody in my world, because I grew up in a small town in Arkansas. That
Yeah.
somebody was going to be somebody that my mom probably knew or my dad probably knew. Now we got people on this, what they call it, the World Wide Web. It could be somebody in a whole Sri Lanka that's teaching your kids something.
Mhm.
It could be
And that's
somebody.
that's another thing I was going to talk about. Back then we didn't have to worry about that. Me and Rod are like close in age, so we don't have to worry about that stuff from predators online. Online predators weren't a thing. But nowadays, my grandchildren, we are very leery and very watchful. What are you looking at? What are you listening to? Who are you talking to? Are you talking to anybody I don't know? Because if I don't know that person, you don't need to be talking to that person. There are a lot of things, a lot of variables to go. Our kids don't really go outside that much. They like to go outside, especially if you take the initiative, go outside, then my grandkids will go outside with you or whatever. But they're not going to go outside by themselves. If you're in the house, then they're going to be in the house. It's just the way life is nowadays because they have Roblox and they have the little Game Boy, they have all the things. So I totally agree with that. If that's going to be a part of your household, the cell phones, the iPads, the Game Boys, all this stuff, you need to know who your children are communicating with. It could be a predator on the other end of that game, of that group chat, whatever it is, and you think that your kid is just playing a game, or you think your kid is getting homework out with the homework chat, or whatever the case may be. um what was it, COVID was out, and kids were homeschooling again more than ever, and you think, oh well, he or she is talking to the teacher. No, he or she is talking to somebody that just snuck into the chat or something, and now they're veering over to the dark web, blah blah blah. And I know things like this happen, and I know I'm a movie addict. I watch movies all the time, but these movies wouldn't exist if these things weren't happening. There are a lot of movies that are based on real stories. To me, that's frightening that these movies are being based on real stories. People's children have been attacked online. That is one of the most scariest things to me. I've never been approached by a predator, I don't think. But even as an adult, it totally freaks me out. There are some apps, if I find out about it, I will out them, I will expose them for just that. Don't let your kids go to this app. This is way over the top. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard about, the predator situation. And again, if you're not going to be an active parent, and this is just my opinion, if you're not going to be an active parent, I feel like there should be a limit to this stuff. Somebody has to monitor this stuff.
But I don't know how we're going to monitor it. Now, I will say this here, giving props to the people I know with children. I don't know everybody in the world, but I've seen a different level of attention. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
not just right
Yeah.
now. It's been like this since I was a little boy. One of the silent things that a lot of people don't think about, or we think about and we don't talk about, that does not take place, or it doesn't take
Yeah.
place at a high enough level. But fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, the people I know with little kids, grown kids, medium-sized kids, all size kids, one thing I see with the people that I interact with is they give their kids attention. And that's a lot of times
Yeah.
where the loophole takes place. The kids ain't getting no attention at the crib.
Absolutely.
Next thing you know, they're on the internet. You got whoever, Susie, Bobby, Billy, Tammy, whoever, giving this kid all the attention they want, because you got an adult
Yep.
mind and a child mind operating here. And before you know it, the kid is mentally attached to this individual through a
Yeah.
phone, an iPad, a
Yep.
laptop, or whatever. And
Yep.
not that the parent is not giving any attention, but maybe there's two forms of communication. Yeah, you can talk to your kids till they turn white. If they black, you can talk to them until they turn black if they white. It doesn't matter. But one form of communication that we forget about is the nonverbal communication. When they come in the house and they frowned up because Bobby done bullied them at school, and they
Yep.
don't
I
know how
need
to
to know
tell
about it.
you, or they got hit
Yeah.
at school, and or they
Yeah.
come in and they're smiling on the outside, but they're really crying on the inside. But you know damn
Yeah.
well your kid don't come home laughing for no reason. The cartoons
Yeah.
ain't on, ain't nothing funny on the
Yeah.
wall, but they laughing. I'm telling you, the
Yeah.
nonverbal communication.
Yeah. That nervous laughter speaks volumes. You know, I never was the type of parent to, my kid comes home from school, even with my grandkids, I get them on the weekends, most weekends, and I'll say, how was your school week? Did anything happen? Anything you want to tell me about? And then of course there is our intuition, aka our discernment. And so if you feel like, something happened or something doesn't sit well with you, there's always, a way to do it. Well, how about we, go out to eat and, have some family time. And you sit and you chat and you talk about, the day's events and how things are going, and, just kind of, treat your child like they're very important and that you are interested, like you are engulfed in this conversation, as you should be, because that's your human. You gave birth to this human. You went to have on a baby, and this baby is growing up, and so now you've got to pay attention. You've got to verbalize. You have to communicate in several different ways. And so I feel like, Rod is on point with that. If my kid, comes in, and like Bree is never going to have the nervous, the nervous laughter. She's always going to be, her face, she has no poker face. I'm so glad she doesn't gamble, because she has no poker face at all. Her face is going to tell it all. Hey, I didn't have a good day today. So and so, got on my nerves, or she could, Mom, I got in trouble today. I smacked a kid because they said so and so and so and so. And that's just, and I know everybody's kid isn't like that, but I'm glad that, it was to the point where she was open enough to me where, we could have those conversations, whether she was going to get in trouble or whether she got in trouble, or, whatever the case may be. Whether she was having, problems with another kid at school, or having problems with, nowadays you got to be careful with the teachers. There's so many stories in the news about teachers being the predator. It's unreal. There's so many movies, out about, the teachers, the cheerleading captain who happens to be a man, or anybody watch Lifetime in here? Y'all watch Lifetime movies? The wrong, principal, the wrong cheer captain. I mean, this stuff is real. So it's not even just the kids that we have to, have a watchful eye over, it's the teachers, it's the principals, it's the, all of these, it may be the man at the grocery store, checking your kid out at the grocery store. It's unreal how a person can seem one way on the outside, but on the inside they could be a total monster. It's a
Hey,
lot
I
of
like
responsibility to take care of a kid.
Angel brings up a good point here, Twanna. She said you have to give the attention whether they like it or not. I tell my kids they are
Yeah,
beautiful every day. So when someone tries to
every
sweet
day.
talk them with that, you are pretty, they already know that. Now, I'm going to tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
my mom used to say, you know what? You sure are a handsome young man. And I was probably about, let's say 12 or 13. I, oh, it embarrassed me so bad. But you know what I noticed about my mom as I looked back on it? The more it embarrassed me,
yeah,
the more she did it. And she wasn't going to stop. She knew it embarrassed me. She wouldn't tell me in front of a crowd. It may just be me and her in a room, or me,
yeah,
her, and my younger brother, or me, our whole family, my father,
yeah,
my mother, my brother, and I. She was going to
yeah,
tell y'all sure some fine young men. I got two fine boys. And I'm sitting there like, I don't
yeah.
want to hear
That's
this.
what's up.
But that's what she kept going.
Embarrassing.
Angel said, and then
Yeah.
uh, Angel said, I have 7 kids. I was a single mom for so long. I had to find a way to spread and share my attention with each of them.
Hmm.
Angel said she was
Hmm.
building your character and self-esteem. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
somebody else has something here. Catherine say kids definitely have access to way more than we did at our age. We just had to deal with weird people in chat rooms. See, I didn't even have no chat room. The only rooms
Right.
I had when I was growing up was the rooms in my house and the rooms at school. I mean, I'm an OG, and some stuff happened in those rooms in certain with to certain
Um,
people in their homes or
when I
in the
was
car.
in school, email was just coming out. Yeah, did y'all take that, guys? It was
Hell
like
no, we had no
what
email when I was in school. We had mail, letter mail. We had
when I was
letter
in
mail.
school, email was just coming out. And we had pen pals, or whatever, and we had to learn how to write, a proper email and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't have all that, and sometimes like I used to like I don't know too many guys. I can't speak for the ladies, but I don't know too many guys that when they were younger didn't have a crush on one of their teachers. Y'all don't judge me. I used to wish the teachers were like they are today when I was a kid. I'm like, well, I wish they could do the stuff they were doing now back then. But my mama would have choked some teachers. She worked in the school system,
Oh, for sure, for
and
sure.
but it's just a different world. It's a different world. And I like the comments that we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Be the nice angel got 7 little angels. I see why you live. They kept euthanized. How do you do it? 7 kids, 1 child, 2
You have a
kids.
lot of energy. You
Yeah.
have a lot of energy. I could do it.
Hey, Angel said she had a crush on her 3. Oh, your 3rd cousin, your 3 cousins. Which one is it, Angel? Angel said she had a crush on her cousin. Um, what Angel, y'all, Angel put 215 channel. We have a lunch combo show on Tuesdays at 12 Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. So, and the time could fluctuate. Make sure y'all tap into that, and you can check it out on both Angie 215 channel or the Point Blank Experience. 3-time removed. Oh, okay. So your 3rd cousin. Well, I don't know when they stopped counting, but I couldn't. I didn't. I don't. I know I got them, but I don't mess with none of them. If I know they related to me, I ain't. But you talking about when you were younger. So, all right, we done talked about the
Hold on.
kids.
Rod, keep going. I'm gonna take a pause and take my medicine, and I will be right back, you guys. I'll
Okay.
be
All
right
right.
back.
All right. So, Twanna taking a pause for the car hose, and Rod got the show. What the hell we gonna talk about now? Now, what I am gonna do is, and I got 2 more topics, but I want people to start thinking about this. And when Twanna come back, I'm gonna let her jump into her topic. And when I say this word, I don't want y'all to think about money. You can, it may play a part in, but this ain't about finances or money. And the word is preparedness. How prepared are you? How prepared are you for tomorrow. I want you to think about that. How prepared are you for tomorrow? Whatever prepared is for you, because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't prepared to walk outside and not have a window in the back of my car. It wasn't about insurance. It wasn't about money. I wasn't mentally prepared. I didn't have any duct tape in my crib. Look, I had some big trash bags. I didn't have no bricks to put the bag. You know, I wasn't prepared. How many people are prepared? How many? And y'all want y'all to think about that's going to be, and I'm going to go deeper into that. Now, I do have a lighter question. Hold up here. Let me read some of these comments. That'll give me 10. Angie crying, laughing, meted out looking about the third cousin. Lord, you got Twanna taking battery break. Next year we'll be changing her battery. No, Anwar. She said she had to go take her medicine, man. I ain't got to take no bathroom breaks. We all got to pee sometime. Y'all crazy. Angel said, meeting out, whew, it was challenging. However, I worked my best under pressure. I had to balance cooking, chores, extracurricular activities, and much more. And I can hear her saying this right now. If you've never heard Angel, I've never met her in person, but I've heard her say it. I feel like I know her. Baby, it's the God in me. And I'm telling you, with everything she just named, it takes God to take 7 kids. I tell you what, man, I'll be honest with you. I probably couldn't have done it. I mean, my grandmother had 11 kids. The other one she had a lot of math going on with her kids. You know, my mother had a twin that was lost at birth. She had an older, so 6 plus 1 is 7 plus. I think she had 8 or 9 kids. I lost count, but my other grandmother had 11. And they stayed in a shotgun house. If you know what a shotgun house is, that's how you can open the front door, open the back door, and you can see from the front to the back. And it might be a few rooms in between, but all right. Tomorrow, I said tomorrow scares me, but I get up excited daily to face it. And I like that. That's big talk. That's big facts right there. Meeting Anwar, not the battery. Yeah, man. I watch. I'm gonna have to change the battery here in a minute, probably when she come back, but I ain't gonna let y'all know. I ain't gonna let y'all know. All right, so meaning I say I salute and command you, Angel. Never knew you had 7, and you got my ultimate respect. 2 girls got me completely graced. 7 would have me looking helpless. Yeah, I remember. I didn't know the exact number, but I knew Angel said it in a live stream I was in, and I was like, wow. Much respect, mad respect for Angel. Another thing, man, prepared. And I am going to go into this topic because I've been forgot what I was going to say. You know, I'm close to getting the senior citizen discount at IHOP, so I need to save some of mine immediately. Preparedness. One thing, when I think about that, I go back to whatever year, 2021, 20, whenever the pandemic started. How many people, and I'm one of them, how many people for the first time outside of an incarceration situation had ever heard of the word furlough? I heard of furlough. My father worked at a penitentiary. I lived close to the penitentiary, but I had never heard of it in the workplace. There were a lot of people that woke up one morning and went to work. Just to be told you've been furloughed, and they had to say, well, what is that? It's kind of like laying you off, but you can come back. We might bring you back. We just don't know. How many people were prepared to receive that information? How many people were prepared when they mentally, the first time I got fired from a job, I walked in, got in my car, and I cried. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I didn't cry because I didn't have the money. I didn't cry because I couldn't take care of myself. I cried because I had given this company more of my life than I had gave my family. And it was nothing for them to let me go. I was not prepared. I thought I was going to be there forever. and a day. But it was something that I wasn't doing, that I was doing that they didn't like, or something that I wasn't doing. So next thing I know, I don't have a job and I'm crushed. The next time it happened, I was more mentally prepared because I've obtained the mindset that at the end of the day, Rod, I don't care how smart you are, I don't know how good you are at your job, I don't care what you bring to the table. At the end of the day, you're two things. You're a number and you're a body. Beyond that, you can smile and joke and laugh and all that good stuff, but a body and a number. And I started becoming more prepared with things that I may face unexpectedly. So, Twanna, I was just kind of keeping the people going while you were taking your medicine. They over here clowning. They said, I got you going to the bathroom. Next, I'm gonna have you change your battery because everybody know I take bathroom breaks during my live.
No, you guys missed it. I was telling Rod at the beginning, we do our opening about my gastroparesis appointment last Thursday. And this woman my doctor gave me a whole pamphlet of things that I have to do, and I got medicine I got to pick up tomorrow and all this kind of stuff. So I am on a new journey. Pray for me.
You're gonna be all right. Just don't eat no prunes. If it's got prunes on there, skip that.
No. It's hardly, and I can't eat any raw vegetables. So I have to slack up on the salads. Things that are really harsh. I can't eat a lot of meat either. So I went and got a lot of fish and shrimp and stuff like that because I can't eat a lot of beef, a lot of pork, really she doesn't want to eat any pork and stuff like that. So that's like a whole nother lifestyle for me.
I'm just saying right now I have 3 adult kids at home, 18, 19, and 20. Boy, Angel, you 18, 19, and 20. They have to save at least $30,000 before they leave my house. I learned from the first 3 kids that a savings for a rainy day is needed. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Totally agree.
I agree.
I agree. Now, 30,000, boy, that's a lot of money, but hey, I can't argue with your number. That's a lot of money. And
it's a good number though.
If you leave a crib with 30,000,
yeah,
you're going to be set. Because it used to be, they said to have 3 to 6 months, actually, 3 to 6 months worth of bills saved. That was your emergency fund. Now they're saying 6 to 12 months saved.
Yeah, leave the house with a car, 30,000. Have your. My cousin did his furniture. Rod, he got a storage. And before he moved into his first apartment, he had all of his furniture in storage. So he didn't have to buy anything, really. He had his car, he had his savings account, he had his furniture. He had enough money to go, get the apartment. So, and he had a job. So those things are important. I think 30,000 is a good number, especially if you're not a spender, if you don't spend a lot when you get paid, you're putting back.
One thing I like what that Angel's doing is she's giving the kids, and I don't know all the rules to her all the stipulations to how she's doing it, but her kids, even if they are assisting with the household, like mortgage, rent, whatever the case may be, I guarantee you they're not paying what they're going to be paying outside on their own. So that's a luxury. Angel looked like she can cook. I think I've seen a couple of things that she's cooked on her channel back when she was Jeffrey's Angel, I think. And that's where I get that from. Yeah. So they're probably getting some home cooked meals and not spending $20 to $40 a day eating out. So yes, it's going to be a lot easier to save their money and put it towards that $30,000. And I'm going to tell you, man, and yes, I'm trying not to talk about money, but one of the biggest reasons that I have investing with Rod is when you get put in a predicament, when you get put in a jam, I want people to be in a position where they don't even trip. That's why I created the channel Investing with Rod, which used to be Points Blank Finance. You don't, when I say you don't trip, you're not tripping off having 12 months of emergency savings, because you may have 24 months.
Yeah.
The key, and I'm gonna say this here, and I'm getting off the money and the finances and being prepared. I'm gonna tell you the key to being prepared. The key to being prepared, and y'all, I'm not no dude that came off out of a UFO and got all the answers. I do have a degree in business with a minor in finance, but I'm just a regular old dude from the country, born and raised in Arkansas. But the key to being prepared is, a lot of people say if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Well, that's fine and dandy. That's true. But start getting prepared and continue to stay prepared while you can. While you got that job, put something to the side. While you got that good pay or that regular job and it turns into a good paying job and you get a raise, don't do like Rod and think of everything you wanted to buy in life's history. Do like the later on, once I got past the dumb stage Rod and became a smarter Rod, and take the majority, 75% of that raise, 25%, get something nice for yourself, take the other 75% and possibly contribute to or add to not your emergency fund, but the I'm gonna get the hell out of here and y'all can't phase me fund. If you decide to let me go, I don't care, because I'm ready for the situation. Matter of fact, I last time I was quote unquote let go, I asked the dude, did he want to come work for me one day? Some call it cocky, some call it confident. I call it I was prepared. So prepare now while you can, because I'm gonna tell you, man, I done been broke at least 2 or 3 times in my life. I know twice. And when I say broke, I'm talking about broker than broke.
Yeah.
It's hard to prepare when you ever try to fry some eggs when you ain't got no damn eggs? All you got is a skillet and some grease or some butter, whatever. You ain't gonna get no eggs. You can fry or scramble or poach or sunny side up some eggs if you got a few eggs. You ain't got to have a dozen. If you got 2 eggs, you can make a meal. Start preparing while you got the materials and the tools to prepare. Don't wait till you're out of eggs and say, I'm going in here to fry some eggs or scramble some eggs when you know damn well you ain't got no eggs. That's just a little note from ROD from PVE. I'm going to let Twanna move into her topic. And the offering plate is going around right now. And I'm just joking with that part. I'm serious, y'all. I like to have fun. But right now, prepare while you can. Don't wait till it's too late.
I totally agree. All right, let's get into the core question of the day. So,
I'm gonna give you the floor, Twanna. I gotta do some things.
All right, Rod's gonna go do some things, and we're gonna start out with the core question of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Is this true or false? You don't have to have sex to be a cheat in your relationship or marriage. So the story goes, once you start putting phones on silent or airplane mode when you are with your partner, deleting the chats after chatting, hiding text messages, lying about where you're going and with who you are with, and calling strangers dear, honey, handsome, sweetheart, fine girl, my guy, you are already there. Cheating doesn't start in a day, it's a gradual process. Class dismissed. All right, what do you guys think? I'm gonna let you guys go first. And remember, we did say if you guys want to come up, you can come up. Rod will have to drop the link for you guys to come up if you want to come up with us. But this is the Quora question of the day. Let me go through this again while you guys are doing your comments in the chat. You don't have to have sex to be a cheat in your relationship or marriage. So Coralina says, once you start putting phones on silent or airplane mode, when you are with your partner, deleting the chats after chatting, hiding text messages, lying about where you're going and with who you are with, and calling strangers dear, honey, handsome, sweetheart, fine girl, my guy, you're already there. Cheating doesn't start in a day, it's a gradual process. Class dismissed. And that is from Carolina. She is a social science major at the University of Gdansk. So she's not in America. I think this is a good topic. Cheating starts as a mental state, Travel Vibe says. I totally agree with that. You're already thinking about it. That's biblical context right there. It starts with the mind. If you're thinking about it, you're already there. MC says, if you can't tell or show your significant other, you have already deceived. I agree with that as well. When I was married, I think I told you guys last week when I was married, my ex used to be like, how come you don't answer my phone? You can answer my phone if somebody sends me a text. I don't care if you read it. It was like, oh, we didn't have our phones locked and, all that kind of stuff. It was like, we're married. So, what's the big deal? Travel Vibe says most people cheat in the head before actually doing the act of sex. That's why it's never a mistake or it just happened. That is one of the worst things that I can't stand is it just happened. I don't even know how it started. It just came out of clear blue. No, it didn't. It didn't come out of the clear blue sky. You had plenty of time to access this. You had plenty of time to, think about this, whether you're going to do it or not. It was not just, it just happened all of a sudden. I don't know. Like, I totally don't believe anybody who says that because you have ample time to say no. You have ample time to think about this. You have ample time to think about, hey, would my wife, would my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my husband, my significant other, would they be upset if I did this, that, or the other? Like, you already know. You already know. Evolving says, good evening, Point Place Spirit Twanna. Hi, how are you? Hello, hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. I feel like that's what it's some things that I agree with in here, but she says when you're calling complete strangers, dear, honey, handsome, sweetheart, and all that kind of stuff, it's already started. I think that's going a little bit too far. Just because I'm, from the South or whatever, and anytime you check out, like I did it today, standing at the checkout, the girl says, here's your receipt. And I'm like, thanks, hun. That's not cheating. But to call somebody who I would consider a stranger and you're on the phone going, all right, baby love, and who are you talking to? Like, if that's not your kid or if that's not your mom, or whatever, who are you calling, honey or baby love? So, a little bit here and there, but I do agree with cheating doesn't start in a day. It's a gradual process. I definitely agree with that. I feel like hiding, your cell phone, or even if, let's say for instance, you go somewhere and you can't tell me where you're going or you lie about where you're going. Is that considered cheating?
Say that again, Twan.
The
Not the
Quora.
whole thing. That last little part. That last little part you just said.
So and I'm taking the context from Carolina who posted the question. She said, if you go somewhere, you're getting ready to go somewhere, and I ask you where you can't tell me where you're going. I'm asking you, where you're going, and you can't tell me where you're going. Is that considered cheating? Are we on the verge of cheating?
Not
Is that
necessarily. You might be. I
it's
might be going to
definitely deceitful. It's definitely a lie.
I may be
You
going to
could
get you a
be,
birthday.
but if you do this, what she's saying is if you're doing this a lot, if you're putting your phone on silent or airplane mode because you don't want your significant other to, even hear when somebody calls you, are you cheating?
All right. Devil's advocate here. My phone
Okay.
stay on silent.
Yeah, we
Well,
talked about
I'm
that. Your
single
phone
or
stays
with
on
someone.
silent.
My phone stay on silent. It's still on do not disturb now. It's not because I'm cheating. It's still do not disturb because I get a lot of spam calls.
Yeah.
And I can sit there and block them. And when I block one, they come over two more. So
And you
what
got
I
you got to tell your partner. You got to be
yeah,
honest and say,
my
I'm
partner knows
serious.
this. My partner
Yeah.
keep their phone on do not disturb. But
Yeah.
it doesn't mean I'm cheating. It's just I'm finding a way to maneuver around something that's a problem. Now, I'm not going to be using that as an excuse and actually
Yeah.
be cheating. But well, I get a lot of spam calls, so I'll keep it. No, but the question is, What happens after the phone vibrate is the problem.
Right.
Because if the phone vibrate or you keep it on silent, they got to make a move sooner or later to go return that call or that
What
text.
about if your partner is deleting chats? After chatting with somebody, they go ahead and delete the chat.
Yeah, that might be a pink flag. It's somewhere between red and not red because I don't really see the reason to rush and delete an innocent text or a chat conversation. I just don't see the rush.
Are you in fan base? Okay. I feel like if you're chatting with somebody and you delete if you're chatting with somebody, you delete your chat, and it happens a lot, I'm gonna have some questions. I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" You know, it could be you're getting my surprise birthday party together, but if my birthday is past and I'm gonna have some questions. I believe with the writer, I'm gonna have some questions.
Yeah, I agree with. Now that just happened stuff. I don't know about all that because
Yeah,
if it just
I
happened,
don't.
it had an opportunity just not to happen. I mean, that's just my opinion on it. All that just happened because unless y'all just happen to get busy at the bar or you just happen to get busy wherever that you just met them at, you've had a chance to think about
Exactly
what you want to do and what you're not going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You have time. I mean, I don't know, some of the players out there may get mad, but I'm just gonna be real about it. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you have time to think about that. Now, if you single, it's all good. But if you got a lady or a man at home and you tell me, and then you roll in at 6:30 in the morning and then you're already busted. They know you're busted, you know you're busted. Well, yeah, it just happened, man. Miss me with that. You had too many times, too many opportunities, or even if it's me, I had
Travel Vibe says, now I delete my chat because I need the storage in my phone. Look here. Don't be giving nobody no idea. Don't be giving nobody no ideas. I deleted my chat because I need the storage in my phone. I'm gonna need you to make some storage. I'm gonna need you to make some storage. Welcome, LaJoyce in the fam base. We got 9 chatters in the fan base. I need one more to reach my goal for the week. I'm shooting for 10 chatters every week.
Can people from fan base hear both of us or only you?
If I could they can hear both of us. And also, Rod, whenever you get in fan base,
I'm not gonna get in.
You need to get in. And the reason is because you need to. I'm trying to get Rod, you guys, to advertise his stuff more. So every time you get ready to go live or you drop a video, I need you to let us know.
Well, I may eventually get. I'm not gonna say never, but my thing is, okay. I don't know everybody that follow me on Instagram, and I don't know everybody that follow me on Facebook, but I can tell you, I got 6 people in here right now, and I'm advertising on Facebook in 3 different places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different places. I'm advertising on Instagram in 3 different places. I'm advertising on YouTube in 3 different places.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I need to advertise nowhere else. Now what I am focused on is getting my 4 YouTube channels where they need to be, and then I will branch out.
And the reason I say that, the reason I'm pushing fan base so much is because there's no algorithm. So all 10 people are going to get your messages. Whereas in my opinion, Instagram, for example, you might get it, you might not. You may check Instagram today, you might not. I might miss the show, some stuff like that. Algorithm doesn't reach out far unless you're using the system. And I've watched the videos, you guys, and I decided that I just wasn't interested in growing my Instagram. I'm not lazy or anything, Rod. I swear. It's not that. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And I need to hone in on the new changes of YouTube. Let me be honest with you guys, and then we're going to move on to the next topic. Every week, literally, I am getting an email or a message from YouTube that something has changed. That takes up a lot of brain cells for me. So I can't with Meta and X, which used to be what Twitter used to be Twitter, now it's X, all this stuff. I just had to wipe it away. I just had to get away from it or whatever. And I'm still deleting apps because somebody asked me the other day from the live stream, well, what's your top 5? I said, give me a week. Give me one more week because I still have to try Spoon, and I'm going to do that tonight and tomorrow. And I just want to make sure before I say these are my, top 5, because I when you get into all of that, for me, I get overwhelmed and it just stretches. It's too much. So I just got to hone in on a handful and just be, that's what I'm going to do forever. Unless one of these apps shut down, and then I might replace it with something else. I might not, but that's just where I'm at. And, but everybody's different. So Rod, that's what we need to do. Our top 3 next week. Let's do our top 3, where we're at and how come we're using it. And that'll be part of the hot topics. You game?
Okay, I'm game.
Because that would help a lot of people. Yeah, that'll help. And travel. See, you got chatters. That could be overwhelming. Oh, LaJoy said I'm not seeing the other comments. Are you not? What happened? I'm seeing the comments. Rod, are you seeing the comments?
I'm seeing a comment from LaJoyce. I ain't seeing it from nobody else. So the 9 other people may not be commenting. Yeah, Edda said there are a few people that let IG go. And I think, if I let something go, then I may replace it with another social media platform. But I think right now, my hands going into the next comment, my plate's full with 4 channels on YouTube. My plate's full.
Yeah.
And then one thing I'm thinking about is I will branch out some of these series that I have on the Point Blank Experience and create a new channel, like Real Talk with Rod. The plan was, once this channel get monetized, Real Talk with Rod was going to be its own channel. I
think that would be a good
right now. I'm not going to do that. As it stands right now, I'm just going to keep the Real Talk with Rod
I think that'll be a good hot topic next week because a lot of people want to know, where you are, what you're doing, why are you using this? What are you using and how come? Why are you so attached to stuff? So I think that'll be a good hot topic for next week. There are a few people that I know that have let IG go. Yeah, I'm one of them, evolving with Edda because it's a part of Meta, and I'm forced to use WhatsApp because of one of my groups, my millionaire group where I talk about making money online. And they're not in the United States. And so I'm kind of forced to use that, but that's the only Meta product that I use right now. And if they can get into fan base, I'll make another group for them because I can't, I just don't feel safe with Meta. We'll save that. We'll save that for next week. So anyway, girly things.
I want to see how good I do with this topic. Girly things.
Girly things. We're going into girly things. And listen, let me just throw this in here. When we change topics and stuff like that, we're really going to get this podcast jumping. We already talked about a theme, to open the show up with and all that kind of stuff. So when we change it, we're going to have stuff, on the screen where it's going to be very professional. Is that a good word, Rod? It's going to be, a little splashy, give it a little pop.
Yeah, we still have to work on managing the time of the topics. And one thing I like to do is I like to shoot the breeze for a little bit, then I like to jump right in. I know.
That's the intro when hey, how you doing? How's your week been? And saying hi to all the people that are coming in, and then we get down to, Rod with the hot topics and stuff. I think this is probably the best podcast we've had.
Yeah, we didn't.
A lot of people's jumping, but I think today, I don't know how you feel about it, but it's been pretty smooth today.
If I had to assess it right now, y'all, we assess every podcast
Every
after. It may not be tonight, it may be the next day or the next 2 days. I would say the technical difficulties have been nil. There haven't been any. I would say we need to still work on time management when it comes to topics. We, not one person. I think we have to realize what our current audience is responding to. And whether it's me leading the topic, Twanna leading the topic, doesn't matter. And I think we spent 30 minutes on the first topic, which we were it was the intro on the first topic. We were talking about tech and social media apps and stuff. And it could have been the same with the kids. I don't know. I think we spent about 15, 20 minutes on that. So we want to streamline this stuff for y'all, for the viewers. And
absolutely.
What we really need is if y'all have something y'all want to discuss, I said at the beginning of the podcast, throw it in the comments. Just because Rod have some ideas, want to have some ideas, we're just two individuals. We're not going to think of everything. So if it's something that y'all heard in the news, saw on TV or saw in your neighborhood, whatever, just bring
Rod has got me hooked on a notebook. So I keep a notebook on my desk now because of Rod and his binder.
Yep.
Listen, look, I'm getting old. Okay, do you see all this gray hair? I'm getting old. You know, I can't remember everything, so I gotta have some utensils over here.
And it's good to see. What I like about this though is each week I'm seeing different people in here.
Yes.
I'm seeing everybody's been here. Everybody's equally important. I know I have a special bond with Evolving with Etta when I had the opportunity to meet her on the cruise. Like a sister to me, very nice person. She doesn't have, I'm knock on wood, she doesn't have any enemies, man. She's just, and Angel, Travel Vibes with Angel. I've been virtually knowing her since I've been on YouTube, shortly after I got on. And she's just a spirit, a wonderful, caring spirit. I mean, go back, read her comments. Meet and I.
Yeah.
They do so much for the culture. I mean, and let me not sound so hippie to bebop and hip hop. They do so much for the people.
Yeah.
The culture could be the signs outside. It could be the murals on the wall. They do so much for the people.
Yeah.
And so, your people are pretty quiet. What the hell? I mean, what's wrong with your people? My people they know how I am. I like to make some noise. I ain't gonna come to your live.
Why is there a wrench by my name? Well, Joyce, there's a wrench because I made you mod in my chat. I have always been, okay, here's the thing. We're supposed to be saving this for me, but I'm just gonna say this, and then I've never had mods really in my chat. So somebody came in and said something stupid, and I was like, I need some mods. So I made a couple of mods. So you're welcome. But yeah, you need a wrench. Hey, Etta.
I only have so many mods. I only have the Alliance, the mods. And luckily, I'm blessed enough to have at least one of them in here. I know Meet and I in here. Yeah. We got Chad's Money Minutes, one of my Points and Miles homies in the building, saying, hey, Rod, drop it in and show some love. I appreciate you, man. Salute, my brother. Hey, man, I got to go back. I saw a little bit of the video you did, and I got to go back and check out the rest of it. But yeah, my people coming here to make some noise. They know. I can tell you, gotta watch how I say this, but it's Real Talk with Rod, baby. We're about to have a Real Talk with Rod moment. It's two words that don't go together. Once upon a time, they may have went together, but now they don't. And that's Rod in the bushes, baby. When I'm in a live stream, you gonna know I'm there. I'm gonna speak to you. I'm gonna say what's up. And depending on how good the topic is, the better the topic, probably the less typing I may do. So when people, they know me, when they come in my live streams and they from the Points Blank Network, Points Blank Experience, Points Blank Travel, Investing with Rod, Points Blank Clip, Rod's Burger Stand, wherever they coming in from, they know I want to know you in the building. I want to know you in the house. So thank y'all and I don't know, we got to get Twanna people over there. Like
Yeah, they're kind of quiet. Every now and then, they'll, I'll ruffle some feathers over there and we'll
Yeah,
get a
your people
pumping.
want. No, I don't want them to be mad. No, they got to talk. They
Really?
got to say
No,
hey.
no, they're not mad. They're just
No,
chilling
no.
or whatever.
You say you'll ruffle some feathers. I don't want no.
Hi.
Oh, you just
Is it
watched the
loves to
drama from the
motivate?
Midnight Cruise?
Hi, Game Master.
Yeah, them bushes, man. People be in them bushes, ain't you? They be in
People,
there,
people are in the bushes. Yes, people in the bushes.
man.
That's why I have a bot because I can see if you're in my chat, whether you say something or not. Most of the time on YouTube, you can't tell somebody's there um, unless they say something in the chat. So
You
I
know
have
what? This is
a
so funny. This is so funny, Tawana. This is something I said many moons ago in my live streams. I never called a like button a like button because everybody used to say smash the like button. I said, no, ring my doorbell. And that's what Game Master, he
ring the
going back
doorbell.
years
Yeah,
ago, ring my doorbell. You in my crib, ring my doorbell. I know the
ring the
food may be
doorbell.
smelling good, the music jumping, the crowds bumping, and all that good stuff. And you may forget, but I don't mind when you leave, ring the doorbell. When you go back outside, I ring the doorbell. Let me know you're in my crib.
Yeah, ring the doorbell.
While there's a
All right.
motivator in the house, she said, I've been in the bushes.
Hey.
Hello, all. Well, at least you came out
Bushes,
the bushes.
hello. Hi.
Took the bushes and ran your ass out of there.
All right, we're gonna get into gully teams, the gully teams. So
Yeah.
we're on Reddit right now, and the girly thing for today is what do I do about our aunt? She's 58 years old and she freaks out because I don't wear makeup. I'm 26. So here we go. Hi, all. There's been some unexpected developments in this situation that I wanted to share. Despite most of you suggested that I ignore her, I felt a sense of obligation. Um, the ignoring didn't go well. Tried to gently explain to her that when I said special occasion, I meant formal, meaning I will wear makeup, to a formal occasion, a special occasion. And I would always think it's special to see her and the rest of the family. She completely rejected my explanation and said, I can't tell someone they're not special and just turn around and say, never mind. Meaning that the aunt is, all in her feelings and said some nasty things about my appearance since skin was not wearing makeup. So she finished out by taking a loaf that I made for her and making sure I washed as she threw it in the garbage. At this point, I said, I tried, I'm done. I can't help you. And I left. That is wild. That is completely insane. So you're telling me you're at a family function, you're around family, and because you didn't wear makeup, your aunt pretty much bashed you verbally, called you some names, took your loaf of bread. Y'all know how long it takes to make a loaf of bread, and threw it in the garbage because you were not showing your aunt that this was a special occasion. It wasn't special enough for you to wear makeup. Now, remember, this girl is 26 years of age. I feel like at 26, if you want to wear makeup, you can. If you don't want to wear makeup, you don't have to. But anyway, the uncle stopped the girl. She says, as I was leaving the house looking really upset, I assumed that he was embarrassed over my aunt's outburst, but he asked me to take a walk with him, so she did. We walked around the neighborhood and he apologized for how her aunt had been acting and started to cry. When he was able to talk again, he admitted that the reason they had come home from traveling in Europe is that the aunt had been diagnosed with early onset dementia. So there's a reason behind all of this. She was diagnosed with early onset dementia. Now, as somebody who has experienced this, I know that sometimes patients are in their right mind and sometimes they are not. But I happen to believe this woman was totally in her right mind when she did this because y'all have had many conversations about this girl wearing makeup and about her not wearing makeup. And now she's 26 years old. And I just feel like, yo, at 26, you totally have, full on capacity to wear what you want to wear, whether it's clothes, makeup, you can wear your hair the way you want to, but we're going to give the aunt some grace. Okay. They cried together for a while and agreed that he needs to start the process of telling the family about her condition and all of this stuff. But again, this is an ongoing story. So, for my girls, my girly girls in the audience, at what age, if any age, did you start wearing makeup? And Rod, for you, at what age did you see your daughters express interest in wearing makeup? Do you think it was too soon, or what are you
I
feeling
have
about
some
that?
I have some very beautiful daughters, and I'm not saying
Beautiful.
that because they're mine. My youngest daughter to this day rarely even wear makeup.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is that the one I met or no?
my oldest daughter, she sparingly will put a light coat on. She don't coat her
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
To be honest, because when they got to that stage, I was in different locations. I think when my youngest got to the makeup stage, I was in Dallas.
Yeah.
When my oldest got to the makeup stage, I was in California, and they were in two different locations than I was in. But um, a lot of people have this feeling that when you wear makeup, at least when I was younger, you used to hear say, "Oh, you think you're grown? You're wearing makeup," and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Um, or your little fast ass got that makeup on, got my lipstick and all that good stuff. But um, I have a question about this whole scenario. I have a couple questions, and it probably won't say it, but number one, what's the relationship between the aunt and the 26-year-old? That's number one. When I
The
obviously
only the
is it,
only problem they have, the only problem they have is that this girl does not like to wear makeup on a regular basis. She
what I'm
literally
trying to say? What kind of relation? I mean, we know this aunt and the niece, but what kind of relationship do they have? Because in Rod's world, my aunts is lower on the royalty hierarchy. Now I got my mama, my
they have a
grandma.
great relationship. According to the story, they have a great relationship except for this issue. And
No,
she's
I
like, "What
ain't
do I
got.
do about this?"
Well, I tell you what I would do. I wish I was on. Well, no, I don't because I had to pay for it. But if I was on Reddit, I'd tell her aunt. I'd tell her to tell her aunt to go to hell. That's what I would do. Not now, because she got
No.
dementia. But
Right. But I mean, even if she didn't have dementia, you guys have a great relationship. You don't want to tell, your aunt, your loving aunt, you love her, she loves you.
all
This
right,
is the only problem you
well,
have.
here's a combo we're gonna have in Rod's world. Hey, Aunt Penelope, because she got to be of some kind of royalty with this 26. You still telling me what to do. Aunt Penelope, check it out. I understand that you're into makeup, and I can respect and appreciate that. But on
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
hand, I'm not into makeup. I feel like I'm beautiful with or without it,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
I just really I'm not into it. You have to keep in mind, Aunt Penelope, we're two different individuals. I can understand your love and your passion for makeup, but it's not my love and passion. And if Aunt
Right.
Penelope don't understand me, as nice as I just said that, I
Yeah.
don't care what kind of relationship we have. I'm not gonna curse. I'm gonna
Ah,
respect her. I'm gonna say, all right, Aunt Penelope, I tried. I ain't wearing no makeup.
listen, the last paragraph explains, it still doesn't give Aunt Penelope a name, but we're going to stay with Aunt Penelope. Aunt Penelope has pretty much nurtured, all the females in the family on proper etiquette. So you're right. You will dress a certain way. You will, look a certain way when you come to dinner. You will dress for dinner. So this is not your basic, come to dinner with your baseball uniform on because you just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
This
you have
is
to go
this
to
is a
dinner in
different
a
type
certain
of.
outfit with this
Oh yeah, you're
situation.
gonna go wash up and dress for dinner. Yeah, you're gonna go wash up and dress for dinner.
Oh hell, no wonder they got
Es-
these. No wonder they got these first world
especially if it's a gathering, if it's a function, like she's talking about here, it's a family function. So I don't know if this is Sunday dinner at the family's, house at the big house, like on Soul Food. I don't know, but all I know is the other females are dressed appropriately. This here girl um is the only one Aunt Penelope has an issue with because her face was not, Now, to answer your question, I was a pageant girl. So, if I was walking the runway or whatever, I was definitely going to have on makeup. And I played in makeup because my grandmother You know, she would always put her face powder on, her lipstick. Same thing with my mom. And so I automatically wanted to play in makeup. And I think when I got into cosmetology, that was a big reason for it, because I wanted to, you know, transform, you know, somebody's face or make them, you know, look, um, what's the word? Not better, but I wanted to accentuate, you know, their eyes or their lips or their cheekbones and, you know, stuff like that. But that's, you know, we're down home Southern, you know, people, Southern Belle, yes, but definitely when we come to mamas to eat, you know, we grub and we getting down. Nobody cares if we have on makeup or not, but if we're going to church or we're going to the symphony or we're going to the ballet or, you know, something like that, we're absolutely going to be, you know, dressed for success. So it just all depends on, you know, where we are for our family. But I don't know if me and Aunt Penelope would get along. I don't know.
Me
I
and
don't know.
Penelope damn sure we're getting along. I mean, I would be, we wouldn't. I mean, but you know what? It goes back to what I always say. It's easy for us to say what we would or wouldn't do if we're not in that situation. But I feel sorry for this young lady. But what I would try to do, and y'all, I say stuff how I say it. A lot of people say, Roger, funny, and I only be trying to be funny. What I would do is I'm gonna wear this little makeup you want me to on Penelope, but you best be I'm trying to find the quickest way to get the hell up out of here.
You know, she could put on like some lipstick, put on some lipstick and mascara and call it a day. I don't think that would be enough for Aunt Penelope, but evolving with Etta says, Auntie sounds overbearing.
I think my mama was like, I think
She
it
does
was
sound
Etta
overbearing.
said, I think Etta said she missed the she was not aligned when they handed out the makeup skills. She only wore eyeliner, and I think that's what my mom did. I think my mom missed the line for all the stuff, the cooking, the makeup. I think she missed all the lines. I don't know what the hell she was, but I don't know what she was doing, but she wasn't at none of these events. Etta said, Auntie's overbearing and stuck in her ways about what she deems beautiful. Makeup cannot make you more than what you are. Now, I was thinking I had to remember we on Twanna's channel and my channel because I was about to say something. Yeah, I think a bunch of makeup will enhance things other than your lips, your eyes, and your.
For sure.
It can also enhance.
It does enhance. I like the way Travel Vibes put that. It enhances, because I was looking for the right word. I didn't want to use better, you know, because that's stupid or whatever. You look how you look, but makeup can definitely enhance the beauty that you already have. So if you have stunning eyes, you know, your eyes are a stunning shape or color, you can definitely enhance. The only problem that I seem to have with makeup is when people wear the wrong colors or they just pack it on. That's when I get irritated, because I'm a makeup artist, because I, you know, grew up in the world of cosmetology, and you know, I put my daughter in pageants as well. I think I walked the first time I walked the runway. I think my mom put me in my first pageant when I was like 13. I don't know about when I was a baby, but I definitely remember putting on my own makeup, you know, styling my own hair, doing the whole, you know, gamut. And there were some girls that were older than me, and I felt like, am I underdressed? Because, you know, they had a face full of makeup on and I just wasn't here for it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me put on my little lip gloss. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was doing something, honey, because I had my little lip gloss on and, you know, my little mascara, my little eyeliner, and I thought I had it going on. And these girls were coming in here with like a full face of makeup. And I was like, am I underdressed? What we're supposed to do? And the lady behind the scenes was like, no, you don't have to do that. They're just doing that, you know, to be extra and, you know, all that. And I thought, because I don't want to, I think I'm probably a teenager, older teenager, when I started playing around with the full face of makeup, but I still wasn't comfortable going out with it. I was just playing at home because I wanted to know how to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? And so it wasn't just packing on a bunch of makeup and going out trying to be grown. But I can definitely appreciate my mom for being modest with her makeup, as well as my grandmother, because Medea, she just put on her face powder and, you know, her pretty lips. And when she passed away, I was granted the permission to do her makeup for her homegoing. And that let me know right away. I was like, I'm trusted with this. I'm doing something right, you know, because, my mom was like, how she looked, how she did her makeup. So, and she was beautiful. For her homegoing, she was beautiful. And so I just feel like there's this thing where you can do it the right way, but you can also do it the wrong way. And if I feel like, let's say for instance, you go to Ulta, right? I don't know if they do this at Sephora, but you ladies that go to Ulta, you go to the MAC counter, they want to give you a makeover. I've done that before. I felt a little clownish. I had to wipe my face off when I got in the car because, you know what I'm saying? Like this is.
See, that's what I was going to say. I'm not a makeup dude, man. I don't wear makeup. I tried it, got whooped behind it, and never put on. I'm not a makeup guy. I'm
so sorry, love to motivate. But yeah, I daddies, but right, you're a daddy. Daddies don't want to see their little girls in makeup.
I ain't talking about my little girls. I didn't want to see the women I was with. I didn't care if they wore makeup.
Oh, you like the clean skin.
I like the natural beauty, man. Cause with that, now I ain't saying you're not gonna have some acne, some pimples, some blemishes, some scars from when you was a little girl. I don't care about all that. But because what I'm not gonna do is go to bed or go out on the town with one woman and wake up the next morning and thinking I'm with a whole different woman because you're looking like Sugar Bear up in the bed.
I think you do a pretty good job. Like right now, people can tell that this is me. Not just, we don't even have our names up or whatever, but I noticed that a lot of people when they're coming in, hey Twanna, I feel like I do a pretty good job. I don't have a stitch of makeup on because I need to exfoliate my face and I have to do the face mask tonight. Girly teens, do you face mask? Y'all, exfoliate your skin.
I have. I don't think it did.
If I put on a face full of makeup today, I would have had to over cleanse my face in order for the face mask to do something. So there are some days you guys will see me and I don't have any makeup on. I don't feel like I used to feel what's the word? So, like self-conscious. I was insecure. I think about going out without my makeup. But I also used to have acute acne, and so that was a bother for me. But I have noticed that in the past, let's take this one date for example, since we're talking about girly things, I have been on a date or two where I wasn't taken seriously because I didn't, do my, full face of makeup. I may have just had on my mascara and, my lip gloss or whatever, and just wanted to be natural, especially if it's a first date. Everybody on the internet has seen me with makeup on. I have 1,000 pictures all over the make. It's me. So, when we meet, why do I have to wear a full face makeup? Why can't I come, with just my lip gloss or lipstick on and my mascara? Why do I have to wear a full face of makeup on the date? And then the dude gets upset, and of course we don't have another date because, you just been, it's like Aunt Penelope, a guy can be an Aunt Penelope and, oh my God, I can't believe you didn't even do your face. Like it's almost like you didn't want to go on the date. Like, were you feeling bad? Were your sinuses acting up? No, I washed my face and I put on my mascara and lip gloss and I'm ready.
They need to come to the Rod School of True Beauty because, like Anwar said, first date needs to be walking in the rain. Might be meat. I don't know. But yeah, come to the Rod School of True Beauty because you ain't got to have all that. I don't even know all the names of it. Mascara and.
Now, I ain't walking in the rain now. What we're not going to do is walk in the rain. But my NYX lip gloss is my best friend. This is a girly thing right here. It's lip gloss. It's flesh tone, and
Angel said she wear petroleum jelly. Now I don't know about that because when I go to kiss y'all,
I'm not doing that.
I don't
I'm
want
not
my
doing that.
lips.
No.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody got their
Mm-mm.
own cup of tea. I mean,
Everybody has their own thing, but the NYX butter gloss, and I have 3 different shades, but it's so sheer. It's so sheer. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
you said
It's so
that.
sheer you can barely tell, but I love these. And I
What's it
even
called
sleep
again?
in it.
NYX?
It's
NYX
the
butter.
NYX butter gloss. And they have it in clear, they have it in matte, which is not shiny. And the reason is it's got like aloe in it, and it has like shea butter in it, and all the things, the jojoba oils in it. And I sleep in it. I'll put it on and I'll sleep in it. And I have really bad chapped lips. So it's a lifesaver for me.
You know what? I
It's a
remember I dated a woman. This couldn't have happened when I was a girl. I mean a boy and it was a girl. I dated a woman whose mama told me that she wore makeup to bed in case she met a man in her dreams. And my first thought and my last
Tammy
thought
Faye Baker.
was she
Tammy
crazy
Faye
as
Baker.
hell.
Yeah,
She
that's
is
Tammy Faye
crazy.
Baker all
Now
day.
I'm gonna tell you,
Tammy,
I don't know
yeah,
about the
that's
NY.
crazy.
I don't know about the NYX lip gloss, but I want to see the YOU lip gloss. I want to see what's really you. I mean, I'm
You
just
want
saying.
some petroleum jelly is what you
No,
want.
I ain't saying I want no petroleum jelly, but what I don't want to do is wake up the next day if I get lucky enough to be there that night, and I hope I mean I know you, but I don't want to see a whole different person. And you know,
I feel like
I think it's a lot of pressure with being pretty, man. I think if you're a man and you appreciate
who has
woman,
pressure being pretty?
no,
Who?
no, let me rephrase that. It's pressure being made up. I think if your man appreciates you when you ain't got no mascara and no lipstick and no extra set of eyelashes, you got eyelashes on top of
Yep.
eyelashes, look like you trying to make sure in case you forgot your umbrella, your eyelashes is gonna keep you from getting wet.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mac
don't,
is good too. But listen, here's my thing. Um, it's gonna be, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates before you wake up with me or whatever. Here's the thing: you're gonna see me with and without makeup. You're gonna see me in both states, so you have ample time to make your mind up or not. There's not going to be any waking up to a different person. You're going to see me with makeup, you're going to see me without makeup. We're going to have a casual date, maybe go watch some soccer, some baseball or something. I don't like sports, but I'm here for it. We're going to go out to eat, maybe to a dress up dinner, then maybe go to a casual dinner where you don't have to dress up so much. I mean, we're going to do some things. Well, I love makeup, but I don't wear it every day. Love makeup. I love being a makeup artist, but I'm not going to wear it every day. I'm just not. So I think Penelope has lost her mind. Not, no pun intended. I know she has early onset Alzheimer's, but you know when it comes to that makeup thing, me and Penelope, involving Etta. Listen, and the guys that I've dated who definitely want a full face of makeup, I think it may have been like a little bit of a clout chase or something because they want me to look like the girl on the internet. And I have selfies with me without makeup. But you're not gonna fuss at me because I'm not wearing makeup. Like, that's insane to me. Putting glue near my eye. Now wait a minute now.
see the survey saying me tonight, every guy I dated didn't like makeup. I said good because I'm not wearing it. Oh hell
Get
no.
you some lashes and see.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Yes.
Please, no.
You've never complained about my lashes. If I come a full
I
gamut
can't
of
see
makeup,
them. You like a long way. I don't even know if you got eyelashes. You got some glasses on, but I tell you what, I bet you I see them big
lashes.
I bet I see them if we were going. Let me see. No, what I want to see.
Yeah, I have my own lashes. Look at that. These are my lashes right here. These are my own lashes right here.
Okay, then why you gotta have window tint on the windows?
It's not window tint.
I'm telling them other eyelashes.
No, these right here just go with the look. I have a lot of different eyelashes. They just go with the look. Here's the thing on eyelashes. Another girly thing is that if your eyelashes can pick up in some wind outside, they're too long. I feel like you really need to cut them down or get some eyelashes realistic length. These eyelashes that are just blowing away in the wind or flapping like bird wings, I totally disagree with those lashes. If anybody is in the audience that wears those lashes, more power to you, shout out to you. I just can't do it. I need to be able to see very well. I already wear glasses. Now, if my glasses are bumping up, if my eyelashes are bumping up against my glasses, I'm going to have a vision problem. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
What did
So,
you say about the eyelashes? Natural. Now, if you want to guarantee, I'm just gonna help you out, ladies. And if you wear eyelashes, I don't care. If you don't wear them,
yeah,
more power to you. But if you want
there
to
you go.
guarantee that you have some natural length eyelashes without some
Yeah,
scissors, without a razor blade, without having to worry about cutting them, just wear your own.
yeah.
Wear the ones you were born with. They're gonna be natural length. You ain't got to worry
If
about all.
you want eyelashes that are really strong like this and they don't, they can grow themselves, castor oil is a really good um strengthening and a growth serum for your eyelashes. So try that. That is what I've been using for years. I remember when I was when I was young, I almost got my butt tore up. I cut my eyelashes. It was like about 11 or 12 years old because I had got my glasses and they were bumping up against and I said, because I used to wear my glasses way up here, and I'm like, oh my God, this is killing me or whatever. And so I discovered the miracle of castor oil or whatever. And so I have some pretty good eyelashes now. As for my brows, I do arch my brows because I have a unibrow. So I don't care how natural I am. Ain't no dude ever going to see these things grow together and touch. We are
Now,
not
now
touching
I
and
agree with that.
agreeing in the middle of my forehead.
I
Mm-mm.
agree with going to the barbershop and get that unibrow handle because I ain't never
Yeah,
dated that.
we're not going to touch and agree in this area. Ain't no way. No,
But I'm
ma'am.
not gonna
No,
break. I'm
sir.
not gonna break up with a woman because she got a unibrow and she don't want to cut it. I mean, I'm
I,
not that dude. I'm not that dude that's looking for somebody that look like the people on the
So
internet.
you would date a woman with a unibrow. You would date a woman with a unibrow.
It depends on how we vibe. That's what's important. Let's just say you don't have a unibrow, all of the other stuff, but we don't vibe. No, I'm not doing that. I'd rather roll with somebody I can talk to every day, laugh with, have fun with. I don't want nobody that look like this and got this and that, trying to look good, but then can't even hold a conversation.
Travel vibes with Angel and evolving with Etta. Yes. Natural hair is great. I just went back natural. I discovered while I'm, in my natural phase that over 50% of my hair is gray. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm not going to put any color in it. I'm just going to ride the wave and see how we do, you know. I got to the point where I'm just tired and it's hot outside. And I'm just
But
like, you know, I'm cute. My little round head, my little dimples, put me on a little choker, some little hoops. And I'm like, I'm cute. I can rock the natural hair. But it's just look at all the gray up there. That's the only thing. But I will tell you, my grandchildren are here for it. They love it, especially the 3-year-old. She, as soon as she gets in the house, she rubs my head. She used to give me a hug. Now she'll just grab my head, like just like I feel so insecure. Why do you do that every time you see me?
hey, Twan, I have a question I've always wanted to ask, and I mean I've had people I've
Yes,
asked, but I think I don't be thinking about it. But now I'm thinking about it.
yes,
Most women, and maybe Angel or Edo or Why Loves Motivator, whoever else is in here, maybe somebody can chime in as well.
yeah,
Women that wear a weave, a lot of times you hear them say, I wear a weave because I want to
yeah,
keep my hair healthy.
yeah.
My question is, well, when are you going to show your healthy hair?
Well, my experience with weave, yeah, I wore weave for years, but it wasn't because my hair wasn't healthy. I've always had a healthy full head of hair. Shoot, I'm gonna have to reach back into my school pictures and post some of them. I had an enormous amount of hair because my mom didn't believe in haircuts and all that. But what they started doing in the salon is creating something called protective styles, and it is where they braid your hair down and then they will put a net or two stocking caps over those braids, and then they will sew hair on top of it so that you can put heat and color and all of these things to the weave instead of messing with your natural hair, because women want different styles. Maybe you want to be blonde one day, maybe you want to flat iron your hair every day. Somebody decided that everybody needed to protect their hair. But I remember back in my day, my mom was not a great hairstylist, and so she used to take me to sister such and such down the street to get my hair pressed. And I would get my hair pressed every week or every 2 weeks with a hot comb. And if that ain't the hottest thing I've ever felt in my life, grits ain't groceries. Let me just let you know. You got to grab the ear, you know what I'm saying? You get the ear out of the way, and then you got to worry about the kitchen back here. You say, oh, Jesus, please don't, you get the skid marks on the back of your neck because the hot comb. Psst. Yeah, that's the type of heat that we grew up with back in my day. But there are some people, I think their hair can't handle that. And so I think protective styles were made for them. Now it's 2024 and we have the lace front wigs, full cap wigs and things of that nature. My grandmother grew up wearing full cap wigs. Now my mom, she wears full cap wigs. I like the lace fronts because when you're having a bad hair day or you just want a different style or a different look, I think that you can install it for a couple of days. You're not supposed to wear it longer than 3 days, whether you have dreads or short hair, whatever. But then after those 3 days, you need to let it go, let your hair breathe. When it comes to a protective style for the weave, like Rod was talking about, I think a proper amount of time would be no more than 3 weeks because your hair needs to breathe and your natural hair needs to be shampooed and conditioned and taken care of. So a lot of people that wear weave will wear their natural hair for a day or two, but then they'll braid it back up. And a lot of people who wear weave have huge amounts of hair. How they manage in the summertime is far beyond me because I sweat too much. But that's the whole story with the weaves.
Well, I think I've been girly girled. And I tell you what, it's definitely got the chat jumping now.
Yeah, and evolving with Etta said, hair is hot enough. Amen. I would
if you see evolving with Etta's hair, her natural hair.
Woo! Girl, them hot flashes.
It is a lot of hair. I did a short, and I thought Etta was gonna like uppercut me. And I didn't grab and pull it, but I grabbed her hair when we were on the cruise because it was just she has a bunch of hair.
It was a lot. Yeah.
And I've watched While Those Motivate locks grow. I'm not knocking anybody, man. If you want to wear a weave, all I can say is change it like oil. Change it frequently.
That's why I had a baseball cap on last week.
That's what I used to do when I was a kid. When you had a bad hair day, you put a hat on.
I said, I hope Rod does not kill me for this, but I cannot wear a wig today. I was so hot. And like Etta said,
why would I kill you? Wear what you want to wear.
I'm just saying, you have a certain vibe, on the show or whatever, but we're just getting started. But I was like, I just gotta wear this cap. I can't do this, wig thing today.
You have a cap on right now?
No, I don't have a cap on, but I can get one because all my caps are blinged out. You know what I'm saying?
No, you ain't got to get one. I like
you want me to go? Let me go get some bling right quick. Hold on. Let me get some bling.
I like that little fade you got going on. Yeah, I be tripping. I be talking ass smack. I don't want her to go get no hat. Did I give her that impression? I don't care if she got a hat on or not. But hey, man, I thank y'all for the comments. How we got on this girly thing for so long, y'all. But I know why, because y'all kept commenting.
My bad hair day. My bad hair day. This was me last week.
No, hold up now.
This was me last week.
Yeah, I didn't say you was having a bad hair day. I like your fade, man. Do you get a number one with the grain? Oh. No, man.
And then this is my denim. This is my denim.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Why would you?
That was hot. I was just showing y'all. I ain't gonna wear it for the rest of the show. No, because is it cute? Thank you.
Yeah, let your hair breathe.
Liam says I have no hair, so yeah, I'm trying this whole short hair thing out because, like I said, I was never allowed to cut my hair until my mom gave me permission. Bling bling, travel rides. Bling
What's up,
bling.
Liam?
I was never allowed to, my mom was not having it. No, you ain't could get a haircut for what? So she was not having it. And so, and this is something good too, because I'm able to take care of my scalp real good right now. So I'm loving that. I'm having less migraine issues. So I'm loving that. Like, I'm loving this. I'm loving the natural hair. So look at that. I just, I have to get used to the gray. I definitely have to get used to the gray. But
hey, do you have so much? Do you have a
no? This is my hair. You see all that gray? That's my hair. Oh no, I don't have one to wear. Like when I go to bed, I'm not wearing a do-rag to bed. No.
I thought you might get some waves.
I mean, I thought about it, but
I knew you had. Oh,
what about it?
MC said, I wish I could wear hat. My head too big. Oh, boy. Man, y'all, it never fails. The end of these live streams get funny, man.
Yeah, relaxes. I think that was.
She said
and my hair was long and bushy. My hair was long and bushy, Angel. But I have a hot comb, but it's electric now. So I tried to stay away from the migraines. Also the flat irons and stuff like that, I would just use on my natural hair. But when I was growing my hair out, it was mostly braids. And people got so used to seeing me in braids. Like that was just like my trademark, I think, for a long time. Because I didn't have to comb my hair and I didn't have to, worry about a bad hair day. If I didn't feel like doing my hair, I would just pull my hair back. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it grows out this time, I might do some braids this fall or whatever, but we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to keep it this short, but I do think because of the thickness of my hair, I'm not going to, grow it on my back again. I don't think that's, I'll be 53 in July. I think I'm tired. My hair is thick as crap. So,
hey,
no, man.
Liam said he need a wig. He ain't got no hair, man.
Liam, I don't think you need a wig. Please don't run out and get a lace front. This was girly things. But I definitely appreciate the men for chiming in on girly things. I was kind of iffy about this segment, Rod, because I was like, are the guys going
girl?
to...
Would that have a little bit?
No, I don't want to leave the guys out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to. But now that
a lot of questions I be wanting to ask. Like I ain't never seen so much baby hair in my life.
I think you should definitely. I think you should do some dude things next time. Like we can add a segment. So I've got girly things, and I've got the question of the day. You've got hot topics. I definitely want to talk about some guy things. I think it's only fair.
Well,
I mean, I'm not trying to add to your workload. I'm just saying, think about it.
I think on the fly, Twanna, it ain't nothing for me to. I might be walking outside and look at the squirrel run across the yard and come up with.
I like to have my segments written down. I got to know what I'm doing. I'm a planner, and I'm a lister. So on my list, I knew I was going to do girly things. I knew I was going to do the core question of the day. I knew you were going to do hot topics. I didn't know, we were going to get so deep into conversation with the hot topics, but that's what a segment is supposed to be.
You got deep into that camera and them damn them social apps.
Oh no. But that's what a segment is supposed to be. When you engage that, when the audience gets hyped and starts, chiming in, that's when you know you have a winner.
The cameras. Now they hyped over this girly stuff, but the cameras, I don't know if they was hyped over that. But they hyped now.
It was too early in the show. Yeah.
But
we're definitely gonna do.
We got to come in banging. We got to come in banging.
We got to come in banging. That's why I put you up first. That's why I said I think hot topics would be great to go in first, and I was right.
Well,
you did good.
We was 30 minutes in by the end, but hey, we getting there. Hey, y'all got to hear Angel say, baby, Angel, man. Now I got to ask Twanna. Well, now that's kind of putting on the spot. I'm telling you, if you hear this woman here, Angel is a straight comedian. I want to see if Angel
really. Angel, would you like to be on the show? We would love to have you as a guest.
I'm talking about right now, Angel. I ain't talking about next week because the last time I tried that, I still ain't seen.
You want to put Angel on the spot? Angel, do you want to come up on the spot?
Angel, ain't no such thing putting no damn Angel on the spot. Oh man, men wear wigs. Lord have mercy.
You'd have to drop the link. You need to. Yeah, they do wear two.
Oh, toupees, yeah.
Toupees, they wear wigs, all that stuff. Yep. You have to drop the link so she can come up. I don't have access to the.
I'm not saying she is, but if you can use your avatar. Y'all, Angel is funny, baby. That's why it's because I can hear her say that, but she is hilarious. Y'all have no idea this woman here is funny. You know what?
Oh yeah, that's a. Is she from the South? Are you from the South? Because we do that. We do that.
I ain't gonna tell you who me. I ain't gonna tell you where she from. I'm gonna let her tell you where she from. But I ain't gonna tell you where she from.
Yeah, because we do that baby thing, like wigs. Yeah, trap. Listen,
hey,
men wear wigs. Yes, I have made man wigs before. Men have even brought wigs to me, for me to shampoo, condition, and style for them, and they will come and pick it up. Yep. Their hair does not have to be attached to your head in order for us to do it. You can drop your hair off. Yes. You can drop your head a hair off.
Yeah, Steve Harvey. Yeah,
Steve is balls. Steve is balls.
Hey, are you having a delay over here? You keep cutting me off, Twanna. You having a delay?
I don't know if it's delayed or not.
I don't think. Well, maybe I don't know. We ain't had one all night, so I just wondered. But
we have been on for a minute, so.
Did Steve Harvey have? Oh yeah, he did have a little thing up there, huh, Twanna?
He said he did. He said he had a toupee. Yeah.
So is a toupee a wig? When I think of wig, I think of
a wig. Yeah. A toupee is a partial wig. A toupee usually takes care of the top part of your head, where male pattern baldness happens.
Drop your hair off.
Yeah.
Hey, Twanna, people really drop their hair off to you?
Yes, all the time.
For what?
Men and women. Yeah.
Y'all see, you see what she said? I'm gonna let you read that, Twanna. Look what she said.
She said, "Here I come. Let me put on my pajamas."
I'm telling you, man. This woman here.
You just let me know what you want me to do to it. I will hook you up. I'm rocking my black bald head till I die. Amen.
Yeah, what I'm talking about, Trap. You know what? I'd have been close to bald, being in the military. I cut it all off.
I was about to say, Rod. You got a head full of hair. Don't.
In the military, Trap will tell you it don't matter how much hair you got now, but in the military, it can only grow so much. And what happened was I was leaving for a deployment. And you don't get the chance to take your normal barber on deployment with you, and the barbers on the ship suck. So I cut all my hair off when I got on the ship. And I was probably every month I would just go get it cut all off again. And I rocked it like that until I got back. And then when it got a real cut. Hey, if it's yours in the house, man, we got I done figured this out, man. All the smack talkers coming here late. Trap,
Of course.
Wild Loves Motivate was in the bushes. Angel, Etta Ken if she wanna. Event Yours, Liam, all the smack talkers come in late. Y'all like the people,
Yep, they do. They come in late.
When the club open at 10, but the cool people don't go at 10. The cool people fall in there about 11:30 or 12.
And listen,
Cool
this last call for alcohol, okay?
That's when they
last call for alcohol.
Y'all the cool people. It's only
the cool kids.
Yeah, it's only Vaseline.
It's only
but
Vaseline.
When you say petroleum jelly, becomes something different. Rod got a man with
right.
No.
He does not. Event said you fronting.
No, she from New York. I ain't fronting.
Nah, he ain't fronting.
No, man, don't be putting that out there, having people believe they gonna be all up looking upside my head.
Liam said I'll have a glass at 3. Last call for alcohol. I was out with friends earlier when a few lives.
Yep, shut it down. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. The cool
Thank
people.
You for coming.
Hey, if Angel coming here, I gotta run to the little boys' room. I was out with my friends earlier, went on a few lives, and saw you were still up. So I'm here. I'm getting ready for bed. Okay, hey, I'm always happy to see you and the people that come in, and good to see you. I think you dropped a video yesterday. Monday threw me off this week, Event Yours. I'm so used to seeing you and Timmy on Monday when you did an interview, but you did it Tuesday, and it was just you. I was like, man, and it was a great interview, by the way. Y'all need to go back and check that out. But I was like, man, it just didn't seem right because it was Tuesday. Uh-oh. All I'm gonna say, if you ain't got no seatbelt, whether you're in a car or not, you might
start till we step in.
You might want to sit in the car, put your seatbelt on, because we about to laugh a whole lot. But I ain't putting no pressure on her because you don't have to. She naturally. She said, just playing. Oh, I see that lace front here. Right. All right, coming to the stage. This woman, amongst a lot of people, don't really need an introduction. But if you ain't never seen her, woo-wee, baby. What's going on, my sister?
Baby, let me tell you. So, y'all thought I was playing about that good petroleum jelly, because that's all I'm going to put on these lips, baby. Had to make sure everything was shined up before I got on here.
That just tickles Rod to death. Where are you from? Because we say this all the time in the South. Where you from? Are you from down here?
Baby,
are you from Louisiana?
It ain't Louisiana, baby. But it's that good Bama. I got that good Bama in me. Alabama.
Yes, ma'am. That's
I knew she from Alabama, but I was gonna let her tell you.
Yes, I love to meet my neighbors. I knew it. I was like, now she got the baby bad down. If she got the baby bad down now.
Yeah, how you
she gotta be around here somewhere.
You know we
wonderful.
Got to
how are you?
Out, baby. I am doing absolutely wonderful. Yes. Why?
I've been trying to get Angel on here for an interview one-on-one for a while, but she is a busy woman. At first, I think Angel avoid me, but then every time I look on YouTube, she on a different cruise ship in a different location. This woman here is one of the, probably not one of, she probably say the busiest.
That is so great.
We going all right. I see.
I just I just came off vacation Tuesday, so I'm still running on fumes.
You still running on fumes?
Yeah. Friday night, my friends was like, I was over there helping them fix some pouches. Hey, everybody in the chat. If I ain't see y'all, I ain't speaking, baby. Let me see what he said. I love Angel. I said, oh, her energy be on more than 1,000. Let me tell you something. Friday night, I had to went on my friend's house. Her daughter was like, Auntie, help me fix these drink pouches, for the gift to go on their little girls trip or whatever. I was like, okay. Baby, I hadn't got over there and they had started playing that music and it was a whole vibe to me. I was like, hold on, how y'all gonna go on this trip without me? They was like, Auntie, you ought to come. I was like, how much I gotta pay? I said, y'all know what? Call Tara and tell her I'm finna cash out her. And I ended up on a girl trip. Like I had to go home literally at 11 o'clock that night and go pack for the next morning
Okay.
for a 4-day
Okay.
trip.
I
So
don't blame
yeah,
you.
baby,
Take all the trips
I'm
you can.
yeah, I'm running out fumes. See, Rod think that I be dodging him, but I be dodging myself. Do you hear me? I got over 100 videos that I need to edit for my channel.
Ooh,
Over 100.
oh, talk
I
about it.
lost.
Oh
I
my
know,
God.
and I'm like, you know what? I'm dodging myself at this point. I mean, it is what it is.
Girl,
So
that's why
I
I'm drinking
understand you, Twanna,
coffee.
when you said it gets overwhelming. I'm like,
It
yeah,
does.
it
It gets
it
so
does.
overwhelming. Like,
Cause
it's
I'm
just
like,
too many apps and too many videos and too many live streams. Like, I just need a couple. I'm
yeah,
52. Just give me a couple of things and it will be good. I can stay focused.
right.
Yeah.
That's the thing
Yeah.
with staying focused on one thing, because there's so many different things. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Angel, I said, if you're not putting out these long videos that I need to get out, I at least need to put out a short every day, like a clip of some of the videos, like something, because
Yeah.
it's just getting out of control, getting out of hand. So that's why I posted one today, like from the girls trip. I was like, oh, let me just
That's
throw this out
funny.
here as one of my shorts on here because
Hmm.
I'm big on Facebook. I guess I'm still
Yeah.
old school.
So,
I've been on Facebook since like the beginning.
oh, there are
So
a lot of
Facebook
people I
is,
have discovered
yeah,
who's like, they got Facebook jumping. So I'm
yeah.
not
So
mad.
my Facebook is always gonna be popping, and that's why I tell people I was like, oh, if y'all don't follow me on Facebook, then that's why all my stuff be at,
Yeah.
because Instagram, y'all might get some once every quarter of the year.
I let it go. I was like, I'm sorry, but I got to get out of here because Instagram is not my cup of tea. Y'all, I have tried. And, after a while, if y'all ain't talking to me,
Right,
deuces, peace
right,
out. I
right.
can't do it.
Like
So, it
you got to
just
put your
seems
energy
like
where it need to
the
be at.
algorithm, yeah, the algorithm on Instagram, in my opinion, is just so whack, and it's more video than pictures, and so you have these other apps that are competing, and then you think that you have followers over there on Instagram, but really they're trying out all the other things that are just coming out. Like TikTok has a new app that's coming out because they are covering their butts with the possible ban, and it is supposed to be um, um relatable to Instagram. So everybody is now waiting for that to, pop off. And I'm just like, so what's going to happen to Instagram now? Like, do we need to be, concerned or worried? So I was like, you know what? I'm just going with 3 to 5 apps, and I will have them honed down and, in my pocket by this time next week. And, I'll have a whole week to try them out, to assess the situation. If one doesn't make the cut, oh well.
Right.
I'm just, I'm not trying to be Beyonce or none of that. I just want to build a couple of communities that we have things in common and we can talk and laugh and, have a good time online. And where I can share some things and people can learn some things from me and I can learn some things from people. And I have learned over the years also that it's very difficult to um, if you're a content creator and he's a content creator and she's a content creator, for all of us content creators to support one another, like just a supporter alone would. So a mixture of those people would be like 1,000%. That would be spot on to have content creators and supporters in the same, area. And then you wouldn't have that clash of, oh well, I gotta go live at 7 and she's gotta go live at 7 and he's gotta go live at 7:30. Like, no, we got a mixture of people who are supporting each other and they're loving the camaraderie and they're getting something, some sort of, as YouTube would put it, they're getting some sort of information and value. That's what they say. YouTube wants you to have value in your content. And so if I'm spreading myself too thin, there's not going to be much value.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be much
And I
value.
learned it. Like you have to get you can't support everybody every single day, all day, because then you can't get your own stuff out. So
Exactly.
that's the biggest thing is, you're trying to make sure you support everybody. And I think that's my biggest problem. See, I watch everybody all day long. That's all I watch is YouTube. I don't even watch regular TV. Really.
I don't even watch regular TV. I got a TV, but you know what I'm saying? I got phones over here and tablets and stuff. Listen, give me a good YouTube video any day.
And I be sitting here saying, Angel, you finna edit your videos, and guess what? I end up watching somebody else and don't ever get to mine.
You know
okay,
what?
Thank you.
Like, I tell you what, I'm not now. If they need watch time, I'll let it play. But if I know you're monetized, I'm not just gonna play your video just to say I support you. I'm gonna watch your video.
Yeah.
If I'm done watching, I'm gonna leave and watch the next one that you come out with. But a lot of people will turn your stuff on, not even be there, or they may be busy.
We appreciate you for that, Rod. We appreciate you so much.
Huh?
That means a lot to our paycheck. We appreciate you.
Yeah. It just I want people to enjoy the content. Now, and that's a question I have for Angel. Since you changed your name from Jeffrey's Angel to Travel Vibes with Angel, did you see
Travel Vibes? Yeah.
Did you see them go up when you put the travel in there?
Of course I did. You can just go back and look at my channel. So from the beginning, you'll probably see 500, 800 views, something like that. Look at every video I done put out since I changed my name, which has probably been almost 2 cruise series. Almost every one of those videos and hit over 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So it's going up because of that. And then
it's that tag word, that travel. You got travel in there, so it's that tag word that makes a huge difference.
And then I'm paying attention like now. That's why I say a lot of stuff I just been practicing with. The times you post.
Yep.
I look at that. And then the key word that you're putting in your description. So I started telling people that. I changed. I think that's really why my numbers went up. It's because I changed what I do. So by me saying my name is Travel Vibes with Angel, I need to say travel a bunch of times in my video. So when somebody go to put in travel, guess what? I'm gonna pop up because my video is on transcript. So if it's on transcript, that's what they pushing out is what is said in your video.
Exactly.
Like I'm learning. That's why I say I've been sitting back. I'm gonna have surgery. So guess what? After next month, everybody probably gonna be tired of me because I'm probably gonna be posting a video almost every day to try to get caught up because I need it caught up before September. So I can try to post a video every day for like the next 4 months straight to try to get my stuff out. So I'm gonna have something for everybody to watch like every single day.
And see, like I noticed when Twanna covered the I don't know why I can't think of this dude's name, Tim Norman. When she covered the Tim Norman videos were through the roof. And she just recently did an update on Tim Norman. That video, I don't know where it is now, but that video did well. It started off, came out the gate doing well.
Yeah.
And it like travel, and I thought that was so perfect when you changed your name because Jeffrey's Angel, I know
you didn't know what I was doing.
Jeffrey. We didn't know Jeffrey. So
who is Jeffrey? Okay.
And everybody was calling me Jeffrey. So I got tired of everybody calling me Jeffrey. I'm like, no, my name is Angel.
And it makes sense. I'm Jeffrey's Angel,
That's
but
funny.
I think that travel vibes, like, and I think it's so key that we have something in our name, like Event Yours. That is a cool name. And I didn't understand. I said, man, I don't get it. I don't get this name. But when she explained it, you got to go to her channel to watch it. But go and hopefully she'll do it in a couple more times. I know she don't want to overdo it. But with Event Yours, when she explained the meaning behind her name, it's dope as dope as dope. Now, I want to read this here. I can catch most of my community, but only if on one platform. And this is my fear. I can't watch you on 11 million platforms.
11, baby. 11 too many. Exactly. Let me tell you. I'm not finna hop from here to here to here to here to here there. 11 is a lot. Many. And we already know she from down south, baby, because she said 11.
11 is a lot. 11.
Hey,
exactly. Yeah. 11 is a whole lot down here.
If your video
I can't watch you on a whole lot of platforms. Unless now there's one guy. Go ahead, Rod.
No,
if your videos live to schedule and consistent.
Then I can.
No, I was just going to ask you if you remember Information Man.
Yeah, I still watch
it. Yeah, he has 11 places that he's at, but he tries to do something different on each one. You know, and I love Information Man, but that's still a lot. I need you to pick 3.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what?
That's a lot of watching.
And he got different channels. He got different channels on different places. I have different channels, and I get a lot of jokes because of all my channels. But all my channels are in one place. They're on YouTube. And I purposely at first until I just branded and made it investing with Rod. When you saw Points Blank, you knew Rod had something to do with it. If you like me, I had a good possibility that you would watch it. If you didn't like me, I had a good possibility you wouldn't go and watch none of them. But I can honestly say I haven't seen any of Information Man's stuff.
Yeah.
BS3 reached out to me. He hooked him up with me. I said, I don't want to be on no Roku or Rofu or whatever it is. I'm cool. I'm not ready for that. And I'm not paying to be somewhere. I get paid to be somewhere. You know, I'm not going to pay to be somewhere. I'm going to get paid to be somewhere. Yeah. So it was a different, but I think it is such things as spreading yourself thin. Twanna, you on here like twice. I think Definitely. It is a thing with spreading yourself thin. And that's one of the things. On here like twice? Well, not up on the screen.
You can.
Hold on a second.
You can kind of spread yourself thin, but at the same time, it's different strokes for different folks. So I can kind of understand how some people do different things. That's why more channels. Because guess what? When I first started out, I didn't even start out as a cruising channel or a travel channel. I started out as a cooking channel. However, I just travel so much, and that's what I was posting to everybody made me a travel channel. So when I did start posting just like daily vlogs or different stuff I was doing or crafting, guess what? It wasn't getting as many views, and it actually takes away from your channel. So what I did was I went and started another channel. And in my other channel, like that's why I said I'm gonna have so many different channels too, because on my other channel, it started out supposed to be my craft channel. Angels I Think I Can, right? Okay, so with Angels I Think I Can, started out as crafting, but I started putting blogs. Well, my blog started doing good, but now my crafting blew up over there because I got one video just during graduation season alone because I guess they wanted to see that video because I was making a graduation stole, but it's up almost it's like at 24,000 right now. And I'm like, oh, now I need to break that away and start a crafting channel because everybody's not going to come to your channel and continue to keep watching it if they started watching from one certain video you put on there. So you have to break it out and break them down into different channels. Mm-hmm. So I can see what Information Man is coming with that or put them on different platforms because guess what I do? I just came up with something new. So now on Travel Vibes with Angel, if you scroll down, you will see where I did this series where I think I went to, it was 5 days. I went to like Mexico and where I went? No, it was the Halloween one. So what I did was, you know how I break it down, I do my videos day by day on my cruise. Well, some people like to watch short cruise content or short video content, whatever it may be. Some people like long content. Okay, so I went and took those same few videos, put them all together, but I didn't put them on this channel. I dropped them on my other channel. And guess what? It's doing good because people on that channel like to watch hour-long vlogs. So if you look at MH Family Adventures, one of her videos she posted, She posted day by day. It probably didn't do. It did well, of course it did. But when she sit there and combined all of it and made it a 3-hour video, guess what? She hit over 100,000 views on that one, and it was the same exact content from her other ones. But some people like long content, and some people like short content.
Yep, I prefer. Like I don't even look at shorts. Like I don't even if I happen to bump into one, I do, and I don't have nothing against them. I just for some reason I don't
watch shorts more than I do.
Because by the time I get it,
yeah, I do too. My attention span gets short. I can watch short videos all day.
My attention span may be a little longer, but now you have to also think. I think it's what a person's into. I think if you're into cooking, you may watch a longer form video because it's going to take time to cook. I think if you're into preparation of the final preparation of the meal, you want to see a short. You don't care about how they made it. You just want to see what it ended up to be. Most of my stuff, I can go and tell you right now. I'll give you a prime example. I did a story. 15-second story on Instagram the other day. I made 48% profit in the last 30 days on a certain crypto. If I do a short on that on YouTube, the next question, okay, that was fine and dandy, but how did you do it? So my content for what I do has to be a little longer. And just like Yvette yours, when she make a cocktail, it's not something you could do in 60 seconds. It don't have to be 60 minutes. But it can't be 60 seconds. I think there has to be a happy medium. I just think it kind of depends on what you're doing is going to determine whether you're a short form person or a long form person. And how. But
not even short form as far as shorts. I'm talking about videos that's like under 30 minutes. So 10 to 30 minutes. Some people tend to watch them, but you got some people who like hours. Like they want to sit there and watch something like they're watching a movie. So I noticed that. That's something I picked up on. I was like, okay, a lot of people watch these day by day, but then some people be like, no, I want to watch all of them at one time. And I be like, you know what, Angel? They're right. Because when I sit down and watch something, I want to binge watch it too. Like I'm mad about the Bridgertons right now. I came out with 4 episodes when I wanted my whole 8. You know, so...
No. What now we gotta wait for the other 4.
We gotta wait. So some people are like that. They want to watch everything at one time. So you can put the variety on your channel. Mm-hmm.
No, I gotta have a
so just put the variety. That's what I said.
We need to talk about how Bridgerton ended on the 4th episode of this life. We need to talk about that. So I'm gonna go live on my channel,
and I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for the Bridgerton.
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe. She's gonna do the Bridgerton.
We got to talk about
battery crashing. Hey, I want to read.
Rod, you don't watch Bridgerton?
Hell, I'm not.
You don't know.
Hell no, I'm watching no Bridgerton.
I'm just saying,
what it is. I heard about it.
The Bridgerton is so good, Rod. You need to go back and start from the first one. And don't skip Queen Charlotte. Make sure you watch Queen Charlotte too. I'm telling you, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised how much you like it.
Because Queen Charlotte is the down sister. She held it down.
Hey, I'm still here, y'all. I just need to change something real quick. I'm still here. I can hear you.
We know it. Rod, we're gonna be to change our batteries. We're gonna change our batteries in our fire alarms. We're gonna go change our batteries in our car. Because Rod to keep you on here 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours in this marathon. Look.
Keep it.
We're gonna nickname Rod Nipsey.
Rod is changing his battery.
Nipsey Hustle. Because baby, he runs a marathon. And I need his clip so I can go through his comments. Because he way back up. And I can't see his comments. Let me go on my other phone and read.
Look, subscribe to Money Event on Demand because we're gonna go serious. But
let me defend myself.
I gotta get out of here because I gotta eat something and take my medicine for tonight.
hold up. Let me get back on the screen before all y'all do all
We
this
gonna
stuff.
get you on here, Rod. Don't worry. I'm gonna go read these comments off my other channel. Hold on.
Well, I'm about to. It ain't that bad, dude.
It's 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? That is the time that I have to, get back on this darn pamphlet.
Look, which channel
That
this
I'm
is?
so
We don't even
upset
know which
about. But
channel.
your
I don't
doctor
even know
do
which
like
channel
this.
we on.
The Point Blank Experience.
Okay, let me click on it. I gotta read your comments, Rod. I gotta go through here for you. I gotta help you out.
I'm about to be reading them, man. I had to change. Now I'm gonna tell you something.
I am.
Let me talk about this 8 or 9 hours on the live. If I have some good people in the live, yes, I will stay long. If I have some people I enjoy in my live, I will stay for a while.
Yeah.
If I'm not enjoying the live, like last night, not that I wasn't enjoying it, I was tired. My live last night was 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is kind of where I want to be with all the lives. Let me read this here. I hear you, Angel. I started as just a spirit channel, but my travel vlog started to get more views. So then I started to incorporate my drinking of spirits while traveling. Smart move. Matter of fact, I watched, I think it was Tanya and her sister. And I know she said Timmy was in a different area of the pool. I forgot where they were. They were out of the country. And she went live from the pool. I enjoyed the heck out of that live. I mean, I just felt like I was right there. I think with YouTube, you got to constantly be evolving. You have to. Twanna, thank you for your Twanna Millionaires and Heirs for joining tonight. Thank y'all. I know we are multi-broadcasting from Twanna Event on Demand and the Point Blank Experience.
I dropped my link so you guys
right,
can
Liam.
subscribe.
Netflix got us messed up, and my daughter gonna blame it on Shana, the writer. I think it's the writer got us messed up. You know, the writers have been on strike or something.
They were on strike.
And so yeah, it took them a while. So I'm gonna take this little hit because I'm still waiting on P Valley too. I'm mad.
Event Yours said, when I'm traveling somewhere, I'd rather see a
good.
long video that's going to give me all the info I need to make a decision. I like that. Everybody, sorry I missed it. Event Yours, everybody's speaking. And here's Twanna's channel, Twanna Event on Demand. Your favorite couple in the easy, baby.
Your favorite couple, Key and Shelton. Y'all, let me tell y'all before y'all get off here. Baby, I got to meet them live in person. And baby, their whole vibe. Yes, we had so much fun with Key and Shelton. That was a whole vibe. So thank y'all. They surprised me. They did. And I was happily surprised. We had a good time.
I tell you what, man, I've had the honor and the pleasure to hang out with Shelton and Key on, I think I lost count, 3 or 4 occasions. And I communicate with Shelton pretty much daily. Not as much lately because he's been busy, and then I'm trying to get back on track with all these 1,000,001 channels. They are 2 of the realest people I ever met, man. Ain't no sugarcoating it. You may not like or you may love what they're gonna say, but they're gonna say it. It's gonna be one, you gonna either like it or you're not gonna like it, but they're gonna say what they got to say.
Right.
And Angel, you over here in a different channel. Angel, did you subscribe from that channel? Twanna said I got to start promoting myself.
Subscribe for what? I'm subscribed to you on that channel, of course.
Oh, all right, then I'm just checking, man.
Let me hit my like.
I got a public service announcement here in a few seconds. Y'all probably ain't gonna believe me, but I'm gonna show y'all because I did something similar last night, and we about to raise up out of here shortly. What's up, YFC? They let y'all off the ship to mingle with the commoners. That's funny as hell. And there it is. Subscribe to Twanna Event on Demand. It's in the comments, y'all. She gonna be talking about the Bridgertons and the Happy Valley people and
P Valley, baby.
Whatever they are. Yeah, P Valley. Happy Valley, that's what Penn State.
That's down in the valley, baby. You got to go down in the valley when you come to P Valley, baby. It just ain't regular now. You got to get down in the valley where the girls, you know what, baby. Yeah. Just watch. Look, I should have auditioned because they did come here and they did some auditions for some extras. But I ain't know if nobody wanted to see these stretch marks. The only reason these road maps, so I didn't go. But hey, I'm just gonna say it. Now they need somebody with some road maps. I'm coming up down the pole, baby. Road maps. I'm gonna give you 85, 65. What is it? 20 east. Where I need to go? 75, 95. I'm just playing.
Hey, Etta says 11 p.m. there. She have to say good night.
Yeah, I gotta
Thank you,
go.
my sister, for being here, y'all. This is
Good
my
night,
sister.
sweet pea.
And
Good night,
happy
everybody.
weekend, y'all. Event yours laughing at the catcher saying that the YFC left the cruise. Good night, Etta. I'm not gonna read it. This was so nice. Thank you, Etta. Thank you, Rod and Twanna. Man, I'm telling y'all, please keep in mind, this is only our third episode. Twanna and I have only worked together once or twice prior to this. So we both just sent each other texts how this has definitely been the best one where it was no
For sure.
glitches. But what we do want to work on is the timing of the length of the topics. And yes, we are going to crunch these down to make the entire
We're going to get it right.
I need to watch time, but I don't have the energy when I'm running 4 channels to be on here 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, even though we're at 2 hours and 56 minutes right now. This will not continue to be like this because I won't make it. So, yeah, only the writer. Okay.
And we need you to say your voice. Because we need your voice. We don't need you going out like before.
Yeah, I lost my voice. And Why Loves to Motivate asked me the other day, could I not talk and just chill out a little bit because my voice, and I think it had a lot to do with a lot. I think, I had a whole lot going on. Good night, LaJoyce. Thank you for being here, Mississippi. Now, I said this last night, and I know Event Yours was there, Meet and I was there, and I can't believe it's happening again. I just want y'all to know I ain't making this up, and y'all just think I'm making it up. But last night we were 1 away on Investing with Rod from hitting 800 subscribers. Tonight, here's the proof in the pudding. 598. We are 2 away from 600 subscribers on the Points Blank Experience. I need 3 volunteers, but you got to watch a video for at least a minute. You got to leave a comment. You don't have to hit no thumbs up and all that, but leave a comment, watch a video for a minute after you subscribe, after the live. You can do it now during the live. I don't care how you do it. Reason, now, if I need 3, why do I want 3? You do 2, I'll be at 600. If some fall off or somebody don't follow all the rules, I'll be back at 599. We get 3, I'll be at 601. 1 fall off, we're still at 600. So if y'all could be so kind. Twanna left? Hell, did I miss her saying?
Baby, Twanna phone probably, her device probably went dead, right?
But hey, well, Jeffrey, I mean, see, I'm calling Angel. See, I'm calling you Jeffrey. I was about to say Jeffrey's Angel. I know your damn name. Okay, so if you, I'm just thankful that you coming on. I'm just about to close this out and get out of here anyway. We're coming up on that 3-hour mark. You're welcome on my channel anytime. I think you know that. Whether you're on the high seas or down in the valleys, you're welcome on my channel.
Down in the valley, baby.
Showing the road maps and all, 85, 65, 55.
Do you hear me?
I can't wait to meet you, man. I can't wait to hang out with you. I know just looking at you, YFC, which is your favorite couple, and See It With C, man. Y'all, I could tell. I wasn't there, but y'all had a damn good time. So.
Oh, yeah.
All
we
right.
Did. We did.
You can hang out or you can roll out. It's up to you.
Okay, let me go on cue up off here, baby, because this is your show. I'm gonna let you end your show with your whole face across this whole screen. So everybody in the chat, thank y'all for tuning in to Rod tonight. Make sure y'all do what he said. Go over there to the other channel, baby. It don't take that long to do what you gotta do. You can do it while you sitting there in the bathroom, because I know they finna go to the bathroom. People don't even read the newspaper no more. They get on their phone. So just go sit down, take you a little chill before it's time to go to sleep. Go over to Rod channel, do what he said, do. Let's get him over his threshold tonight. But anyway, I'm gone. I ain't got too much to say. Y'all come over there and check me out too sometime whenever I post another video.
Please check out Travel Vibes with Angel. Please. And I'm going to drop her link. No, I took it off. I'm gonna drop her link to her channel right now. You won't be disappointed. I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Y'all and make sure y'all go get y'all some petroleum jelly to keep y'all lips soft. Don't be out here kissing folks with them crusty lips that got cuts and slits and stuff in between them. Rod said he don't like the petroleum jelly, but I love the petroleum jelly, baby. Some good Vaseline, yeah, lip therapy right there. There you go. Get y'all some of that, and I'm
out. Show Peace. Y'all something too. I just realized something. Hold on, I'm about to show you. I hope you don't have an intro. So good, you don't. I'm gonna share my screen because I don't know why, but I'm about to show y'all some love, man. Show Angel some love and show y'all. I think I don't know what it is. I got to double check and make sure it's on this channel. Hold on. And here we go. All right, I'm gonna share Angel's channel, Travel Vibes with Angel. I'm about to, for some reason, it's showing that whatever channel I'm on was not subscribed, but that's how you do it. Click subscribe, go down here, click all. We there, baby. You will get all notifications. And right after this live stream, I'm gonna watch a video and leave a comment so Angel will see it. And there it is, man. So that's how you do it. If you don't know how to subscribe, I just showed you. Please, matter of fact, that's why I went to here. I didn't go to the subscribe. I went to the share a channel out. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me copy and let me put it right here. And I'm gonna let Angel get out of here. So
bye, y'all. See y'all later.
I just dropped the channel, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jefferson Angel. I'm gonna close us out and we're gonna get up out of here, man. We're gonna get out of here. All right, y'all, man. It has been an honor and a pleasure to have Twanna Vet on Demand sharing the screen with me. But more importantly, it's been an honor to have all of you that have come and gone throughout this live stream. For the people that are brave enough to watch the 3-hour replay, man, definitely appreciate it. It's cool to have a YouTube channel. And I'm speaking for probably most of the content creators out there. We can have all the channels we want, but without the viewers, we're nothing. We're nothing as far as YouTube is concerned. So I get excited. And, you know, there is people will say, well, Rod will keep you on there all night. When Rod is around some good people, Rod like at a barbecue. When I'm around some good people and I'm having fun, I lose track of time. I'm gonna be real. I did not know we had been on here on 3 hours. One of the things I told Twanna is I didn't want to go past an hour and a half. But when you start talking about topics and you got a lot of input from the people in the comments, in the chat, time flying before you know it. You've been on here 2 hours, 3 hours. And I do not sit up and watch the time like that. And Event Yours, thank you for already being subscribed. And I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to your channel from all my channels. And I got to make sure I am from with Angel as well. Not a Song is in my head, Not on the Throne, Lip Balm. Check out Angel. Have a great night. Bye, y'all. Thank you, Lim, for coming in, man. Down in the valley. Oh, I'm not reading it because what'll happen is I'll be singing that song all night. I don't even know the song. I hope everyone has an amazing night on purpose. Y'all make sure y'all check out Jefferson Angel. Check out your favorite couple. So many great content creators in here. Event Yours, man. These men. See, I'm not reading it, man. Y'all ain't gonna have me singing that song. I got Bye Angel. Angel laughing, man. With that being said, y'all make sure y'all do me a favor. I'm not gonna even check. If you haven't done so, if you're in this joint or if you have multiple channels, please consider subscribing. Trying to hit that 600 subscriber threshold on this channel. Watch time is going to be easy. Once you subscribe, I just showed you how to do it. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on future videos, live streams. Also, we are doing a podcast together, Rod and Twanna Vet on Demand. We're doing a podcast together. However, we have our own channels with our own segments. She's going to be doing the Bridgerton segment. I do have the Real Talk with Rod series. I have the Motivational Boulder series, which I need to do one. I thought about one yesterday, actually, that I want to record. I have the interviews on this channel, so make sure you tap into all of that. So we do have a podcast, but we do our separate stuff on my channel and the channel we were broadcasting on with Twanna and Vet on Demand. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button already. Make sure you ring my doorbell as you exit the crib. If you didn't ring the doorbell when you came in, and the doorbell is that thumbs up, it is that like button down below. Not gonna say share the channel out. I'm not gonna say share the video out, man. That's something you'll do on your own if you choose to, and I appreciate it. And with all that being said, do me a favor. Shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, dropping more knowledge, and on this channel, talking about more topics that people are afraid to talk about or just don't think about talking about. Before we get out of here, make sure you remember that the passcode on the Points Blank Network is 247365, meaning we stay grinding 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Also, make sure you check out all the channels on the network. To the left, you have PBT, which is the Globe, where we teach how to travel for little or no money out of your pocket. The Points Blank Experience, we're there now. And Investing with Rod, the Circle, which I teach you how to invest on a budget, $5, $10, $20, no problem. We're going to go to Robinhood. I'm going to show you what I'm invested in, and you'll make a decision whether you want to invest in that stock, crypto, or exchange traded fund on your own. I never touch your money. And Points Blank clips, where I take the longer live streams and make 2 to 5 minute clips. With all that being said, much love. Have a great rest of your week. I'm about to bounce. I holla. Much love, y'all.